bada boom. I thought you were just gonna keep doing that for like 20 plus seconds, not gonna lie. Make no mistake, I think that you stopping was the better play, like, cosmically, but I was expecting you. Me when I'm a bad guy after seeing Mr. Bond, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. I love it when people understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable, I understand.
That's... What the fuck, bro?
Bada boom?
Bada
bing? Bada boom?
Bada.
Is that
Yowza.
is that Die-Day Night Bunkin'? Whoa, bro. That's so cool.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Fuck you.
I remember seeing a fucking comment on like just some random fucking video of someone doing an animation. And then some asshole was like, there are they timestamped something, right? And there were like eyes in the wall, and they were like, that's an It Steals reference. And it's like, no the fuck it's not.
Who's only seen Boss Baby watching their second movie?
For real. So yeah, I'm awake.
Trying to stay awake.
I'm a little bit congested, bit of a sore throat, but otherwise, all good.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, today I'm a little bit sick. Just a sore throat is all. Now, luckily, yesterday was a bit worse. This session may be a bit shorter. Oh. Ooh, neat.
Cool.
All right, it should be audible now. That's great. You know, I'm really
Ooh.
happy that all that intro definitely didn't get caught at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Let me go back a couple seconds. I'm not doing the full thing again. Hey everyone, this is DBA episode 192. We're going back to it. This is part 4. You don't need to watch the other parts. We'll give a recap, but you probably should. This is our anime campaign, Epithet System TTRPG. Since this is a multi-parter, we're gonna do a lightning round. Scarlet just introduced herself as the GM.
Yeah. I'm the GM. Little bit like congested, sore throat, kind of sick. Maybe a bit shorter. We will end up playing it by ear.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I sure didn't see the thing in there until otherwise, and I was just assuming everything was fine. I sure didn't change anything, but you know, technology hasn't been working with us for the past couple days, so it's all good. Speaking of, hey everybody, I'm Patronix or Slay, whichever you prefer. I'm streaming here today, as evidenced by the streaming issues. And I'm also playing the Reaper Twins, Bishop and Cardinal. Then we've got Penny.
Hi, it's me, Penny. I'm tired. And I'm playing Wang Noir, the other twins.
Yeah.
Of which, for some reason, my mouse only my mouse is convinced I only have control of one of them. But I have control of both.
I'm pretty convinced, Penny.
Yeah.
Anyway, then we got Iris.
Hey everybody, I'm Iris. Penny's tired. Whoa, not me. I'm here. I'm playing the Moth Friend.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. If you were tired, I'd kill you.
Exactly.
I know.
Then we've got Kakapo.
Hey, I'm Kakapo. I'm doing all right. If people want to know, I'm playing Alex Truss and Theseus, the Orange Orb that's traveling along on this adventure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really cool and stuff.
True.
Yeah, and then we got last but not least Zanza.
Hey, I'm Zanza. I'm playing Jet Sterling, greatest thief in the multiverse.
There we go.
I am a bit tired and, you know, etc., etc.
No.
Scarlet kills
No,
you.
it's not possible.
No, it's not possible. Iris, your voice. You
It's
just
so
sound really tired.
full of life.
It's so full of jubilation. Even.
Yeah.
It's the fucking. Oh, what's the fucking Nautico line in the Golden Dub? I love it.
It has a funny design. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm here too, I guess.
Yeah. So
Damn, bro.
there's our group here today, and with all of our collective excitement and awareness, with this given session going on here, if you want to spread that enjoyment and that excitement into your okay, that one didn't work. If you want to see more of what we're doing here on this Twitch channel, you should join our Discord server. Oh, there it is. Go there to get notified when we're going live. And you know, bada bing, bada boom. If I have repeated mic problems like that, then someone can scream at me there too, I guess, and I'll make the SpongeBob sad face and a boo-womp sound effect will play as but you won't be able to hear it because my mic will not have been working. So you know, there's all that. You can go there to get notified when why we're going live. Post memes and fan art related to the stream that will show off at the end. What have you? Community Discord. If you want to know when things are happening, that's the place to go. And with all that being said and done, unless I'm forgetting something, which there's a chance I am, considering the nature of how this intro has gone. Bless you.
Thank you.
I think we're good to go. Am I forgetting something? Is something amiss? Is something wrong? Anything else going on that should be or should be?
Doesn't sound the part.
All right.
All right. So, to give a quick recap of the previous session, the party fought a large beetle and lost in spades.
Oh fuck.
In a remarkably violent turn of events, they literally everybody died because of one Kepri, a large made
Bug.
of ink beetle with a violent streak, let's call it.
Fate decided we were not having a perfect run.
Yeah.
And thus they did not. After that, after they tragically died, quite literally, and were brought back through the odd nature of this place, they went back to that same beetle and kicked his ass. The other primary noteworthy event to have happened is talking with headmaid Leola, who mentioned that there is, in theory, a peaceful way of going about this, in the form of killing is not the only way to open the large door in the front main hall area. If you get permission, that is the same as killing them. So, with that being said, Alex's gut is never to be trusted again.
Yes.
We start at the chapel.
It's codified in Reaper law, yes. Where?
Codified in the
Uh,
rebirth version of the game.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Where am I only see blank and noirs.
Here.
I just gotta fucking refresh it.
Yeah, it just might
Alright,
be loading
excellent.
funky.
Excellent start.
Yeah.
Poggers.
All right.
It's so cool.
Well,
Wow.
You know-
Also, as of note, just gonna say real quick,
Sure.
before getting here, as we were all traveling, Alex seemed to have dipped for a couple seconds before catching up later, which might come up later, but I'm just gonna say that now, just to set that up.
okay. Real quick, Scarlet,
Chekhov's gun is locked and loaded. What's up?
because I notice it and I want to play this fair as possible. Are we meant to be back at full health, or
Oh shoot.
because I don't because
one.
I don't know if the ones that were on the loading screen, quote unquote, were accurate to what my health value should be, but
That is a fair assessment.
Did we not take pictures last
I-
time?
I don't.
I
remember.
do not believe so. I might have put it into words. But here's the thing, right? In complete fairness, the slaughtering Kepri was all you did. So I'll say knock everyone take 5 and
Aw,
we
man.
will.
But my
Yeah,
one
and-
stamina and 2 stamina lost.
And we shall move forward with that in mind.
Mhm.
You have had
Gotcha.
with since Leola settled things peacefully. Well, you've had some time to rest up.
For sure.
Alright.
Hmm.
Fuck. This is Penny's fucking brain not remembering. What the fuck did the lamp do again?
So we didn't
So-
figure that out specifically. We know that we can like forget if we're able to grapple onto it or just these things, but
To explain a little bit,
you know.
while a little bit hard to see, I apologize for the lack of visual clarity. There is
Ugh.
not there's not a darker gray ring around some grapple points here. Putting that lantern on them will make them full grapple points.
Right. That one.
Right.
Yeah, cause yeah, Noir was gonna go grab the lantern back because she picked it up before.
Yes,
Uh,
it does not go from one run to another.
yeah,
But still,
yeah. That's fine.
hitting it with the whip claw knocks it off just the same.
All right. We have the lamp.
Yeah, and just as
Now, what do we want to do?
just as another quick reminder, again, since it's been a while, other than like what we can see being this, I guess, what exactly?
Yes.
What is there any like significant details about this room we can make out just on a surface level?
Well, there is a large 15-ish foot high wall over there. Otherwise,
no.
the
Oh no!
yeah,
Wow.
it's such a horrible fate, right? Otherwise, well, here in particular, it almost has a more home-esque vibe. Let me see if I can get a good picture. There's nothing like there are no puzzle solutions here, but let me try and get a visual reference.
Yeah.
Otherwise, keep going.
Well, do we wish to continue searching this room since we can just go up?
Yes.
Yeah.
No reason not to.
I describe it like they're sort of semi-religious paintings and drawings along the wall that aren't of any religion you've ever seen. Otherwise,
Fascinating.
the
Well,
the colors are sort of faded over time, as things like that tend to be.
Well, the whole world is faded over time outside, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoop!
Feel free to just hop
Yeah.
on.
Real quick as well,
Yeah.
just because again, I have my wacky perfect memory or whatever, right? And it
Yes.
hasn't, and again, dissonance between it's been a month for us in real time. Did we like grapple these things before and figure out what they did?
No. And since it has been a month, I should remind you of Scrawled Note.
Right.
Yeah.
My skills in regards to my epithet. The chapel should be a place where the affection spreads to the greater estate. If you must reach me, the Reaper has kindly created a few clocks which will help the traversal of this place. I did not ask further than that, otherwise I'll exit when I am needed or otherwise, thank you.
So, otherwise, upon getting up here, you are met with a very interesting sight.
I see.
Hmm. It seems like oh, I'm underneath.
Yeah, that piece is just floating there, decently high up.
Oh, freaky. Alex looks under it and stuff.
Now, if Penny has learned anything from Bayonetta 3, you can use the clocks to move things around.
True.
Meanwhile, Blanc and Noir is just they're just like looking around like, this suddenly has a similar feeling to when you travel around
Yep.
dimensions somewhat.
Hey, Lyriala.
Yeah, no,
Just-
Noir in the middle of that was literally about to like move the lantern like closer to her.
All right. You know, actually, that does sort of remind me. Before we continue any further, should we actually like sort of like waves hand towards lamp? Should we actually like figure out how this thing like interacts with those grappling points or whatever? Before we like, I don't know.
Well, if I recall correctly from what we learned before, it's that you place them on things to make them grapple points. So if anything, Bishop would then point over to, this cardinal points over this way. Probably the spots we're looking for.
Could you point again?
So
The clocks
So
in the
that's-
corners of the room.
Okay.
Here
yeah.
and here.
Yeah.
Here, I'll
I wasn't sure that was what you meant. I just was zoomed in.
Yeah. So I guess the MO is get this thing over to those things so we can get past that thing.
Theoretically, yes. I presume the door over there is locked, looking over, like, directly in front. Though I suppose we can check. So, they'll walk over here. Any sort of rules we gotta make if we want to make these jumps, or, should I, do something else then?
So, two things, right? Number one, getting close to the weird semi-floating blocks here, right? Number one, the weird video game isms are notably pronounced, where, like, you can sort of, the people you are playing can, like, see a very transparent sort of grid akin to, what is in the Roll20. Secondarily, you can make any jump that is 2 spaces or less. Otherwise, you will have to do other things.
In that case, theoretically, for instance, if I'm standing here, I can make this just fine?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, in which case, Bishop will do it since I've already moved him, so we'll just go over here, bada bing, here. I assume it's locked, but may as well just check.
Very much so locked.
Yep, alright. As predicted, locked. So, especially considering the note that we found before, those clocks are definitely the way to go.
Jet Sterling begins to dash across dashingly, like a dashing,
Dasher.
charming.
The
thing.
flashy
Dashing through the
dasher.
snow.
Actually, wait a minute.
I would prefer you not say that. That was a dark time in my college years.
Actually,
The
wait.
flashy,
Jet,
the flashy dasher is a formidable foe.
actually, wait a minute, Jet. If we all close our eyes, can't you just get anywhere in here? Like,
I mean, yes, but I would prefer to show off a little.
I mean, valid, I guess.
Valid indeed. There's no guessing to be made.
Iris, so I assume you wanted to try and fly over there, right?
Yeah.
Well, I apologize to say, Lyriala, like, jumps, hovers a little bit, and, like, it is like gravity hits you twice as hard, and, like, basically something you can't really fly here. It pulls you down a bit too fast if you do start hovering.
Hmm.
Too
For,
fast for comfort.
For for flavor, Blanc will hop over while Lyriala's about to drop and grab her with the grapple hook. Pull
Yes,
her back.
yes.
Well, it seems like you can't use your flight capabilities for this one, so we'll have to figure it out on our own.
Hmm.
Now, as a question, Scarlet.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
no, you go.
As a question, if we need to just do the standard actually jump from place to place, that's fine. I don't assume we can do like a good old classic grapple onto this, swing around and fling over here, can we?
Well, it isn't a full point, so not necessarily. Like, maybe you could over or something. I don't know.
Well, what I meant was like grapple onto the full point, do like a little, that's what I was saying.
You could do
Buckshot.
that.
Yeah.
You could manage that.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I wasn't saying grappling to the clock, because I know that's not a point.
Well, but this isn't, like, activated unless we have the lamp over there, is what Scarlet's saying.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's what Scarlet's saying. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what I must do. Goodbye, precious lamp.
Eats it.
No. Is it possible to just video game boop it over there, or do we need to get over there?
You need to get over there and fasten it yourself.
Alright, sure. She'd probably want to do this in the safest method possible as to not lose the lamp. Blanc does not care, hops back over, grabs the lamp, and is going to just jump the 3 spaces.
Uh-huh.
Oop, I need to move Lyriala.
Feel free to move then.
I need to roll for the 3 spaces, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I with the well, no, we don't have the grappling hook. It's not a grappling point yet.
It's a short enough distance you don't need to roll.
Oh, okay.
But still,
Mm-hmm.
that's a full point now. Take that how you will.
All right. She looks back. Would anyone like to do the honors? I feel like my momentum wouldn't be very good since I'm very close.
Hey, Scarlet, I have a question.
Yeah?
Does Theseus have a whip claw?
No.
Okay.
Theseus is a follow around at best.
Yeah. Listen, I just wanted to establish that before we continued any further, because it would have just been funny. But yeah.
Sorry, you were saying, Pen?
Blanc was just opening up the floor for anyone else who might want to use it, because she's at a weird angle and people with other momentum, other positions would be able to get better momentum.
It's weird, right? When you hit a grappling point, you're almost sort of set at a certain speed and can go faster, but like, it gives you enough speed to go across.
That's fair. This is just what
Video game
she's saying.
physics.
Yeah. I'm clearing it up for
Yeah. I appreciate the clarification, but she's offering it up to anyone else.
No one won.
Well, if nobody's immediately speaking up, then Cardinal will just do it. So,
Yeah.
in that case, we don't have to roll for it, right? Or do we?
Nope, it's a free action.
Yep.
Unrolled free action.
Yep. So, Cardinal will just grapple on, swing over.
Uh-huh. It is a little bit dicey. It's like a roller coaster, but definitely doable.
Mm-hmm.
Right
And
there.
yeah, with this clock here, if I'm assuming that is what this is, because it's a little funky.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Yes. I'll
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is the Scar special.
There you go. Yeah. What was I about to ask? It was.
I assume something underworld related.
No, I think I was just about to ask if, like, other than, like, looking like this, if there's anything specifically weird with this that I can tell just at a first glance, or if it's just looking like normal, you know?
At first glance, no. It is a clock face without any hands. Simple as that.
And the note said we use the clocks to traverse, right? So,
Yes.
and it has no hands, so I'm not sure how to operate it. But anything happen when he touches it? Any physical contact difference?
Yeah. So upon touching the clock, there's a weird sort of teal energy that encompasses a few pieces of the clock and then wraps around Cardinal's hand slightly. As there is a similar sort of energy on one half of the door.
One half of the door.
Yes.
Okay.
There's the sound, Bishop would notice a sound akin to unlocking, but still.
Yeah. As he.
So you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. As he feels this sort of encompass this, he looks over to Bishop, sort of motions his head to, like, have Bishop stand to the side closer to Jet Sterling. And if Cardinal was to, I don't know, theoretically tilt his hand in a way that corresponds to moving the door outward like this, would that open the door or anything like that?
It would not.
I think we just need to be touching both clocks, so you can just stay there, and we'll get to the other one.
Yeah. If we're going to the other one, Alex is going to hippity hop.
Well, you can't grapple to that one, but
Well, I can't grapple, but I can jump there.
yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Need to go. Let's do
Things are going on over there. Can just sort of like looks back to the stuff going on over here. Like, might need that.
Blanc
way in
has
home
already
no way I'm
unhooked
making
it.
that jump. Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll return to put this back up, I assume, once the doors are open. Noir looks to go, like, grab the lamp, but as L'Oreala's going close to it, Blanc intercepts her sister just to be like, well, since I did the last one, and Noir seems to be giving in to her tendencies. Noir backs off a little bit, just like, ooh, just embarrassed a little. L'Oreala, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh.
She hands the lamp over.
She stands there with it.
Blanc looks at her for a solid minute and a half. I meant hook it to the...
Huh? Oh, yeah. She'll start taking it over, yeah?
Yeah. Actually, hey Jet, after we're done with this, I know you want to show off and stuff, but I do have a favor I want to ask you. Alex is going to grapple onto this point. get over here. Can Alex make it
Yeah.
over here? With the grappling
Yes.
point? Whee! Alright, let's just
Well, it is thus. Yeah.
Sorry, the grappling point no longer within spaces though, so you can't get back.
No, it's fine.
All right.
Alright, now,
Oh fuck this mop.
yeah.
Was it more
wow.
on the other side?
No, there's not. That would have revealed it if so.
Yeah. Well, first off, let me just,
Tap the clock.
taps on, yeah, tap the clock. Let's see what happens.
A similar sort of energy bursts through the area, and there is a near cacophonous sound of metal against metal as the door is almost forced open. One on each side. I will reveal this area. Doing the funny thing with the funny clocks. Also, put a couple of stones, just like moved a couple of stones, the only noteworthy shift being one over here.
Oh, well, that's very helpful. I was gonna ask Jet to pop over there and teleport over here with the lamp, but now this is, and now I don't have to abuse like I don't, just sort of like stops themselves. Like, is that really the right words? I don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to like force Jet to use his powers for everything. Yeah, no, it's cool.
Did somebody say use my powers for everything?
Yeah. But Alex just quickly says, "All right, door over there is open and stuff, but something back here open too. If people want to check that out."
Door open.
I would certainly be interested.
Might be our best opportunity to check it out. I don't know.
Just a small clarification though. Alex or Cardinal Noir is like shouting out from atop her ladder of supremacy.
Yeah.
If one of you stops touching the door, does the door start to close, or is it fine now that it's open? Or the clocks, I suppose.
Yeah. Alex removes hand.
The door does not close. I'm not that cruel.
Yeah, no, I figured, but she would want to check in
Yeah, for sure.
in universe, etc. All right. In that case, we can go go back. Blanc looks to L'Oreala. Could you take that over there to the other grapple point to get Cardinal back?
Yeah.
And if that's happening, while it's happening, before I go back, just since Cardinal is now touching the clock and also physically, explicitly, the energy coats his hand, right?
Yeah.
Anything I can tell about him?
All right. I would best describe them as like they are sort of intertwined with Ostavier, but I would describe it almost more as it's like this is something that he made, but it's not an extension of himself. You get me?
Yeah. So it's not him. It's some, but like I can tell. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's something he made.
All right.
The energy is weird, like nothing you've ever felt before for a variety of reasons.
It's like an item.
Yeah. In which
Yeah.
case,
Treat you.
yeah. In which case, especially after seeing, Alex took their hand off the clock and it was fine, he takes his hand off of it. Takes a second.
At which point the door closes and forever
Yeah,
binds Bishop and Jet Sterling to a death.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
If that happens,
Die.
you better all also die so we can go back.
To be entirely frank, Jet Sterling's the only one that's walked in the doorway yet. But regardless.
Sorry.
No, yeah, but regardless.
Jet Sterling nervously looks side to side. He's gonna walk backwards.
Yeah. But with that, Cardinal takes a second, analyzing the energy that was coating his hand for a moment, then turns back to Lyriel on the grapple point. Whee!
Yep.
Starts walking his way back. But, yeah, there's the stuff going on by Alex, if they want to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a false grapple point or something like that over here, so we may have to haul back the lamp over here.
What's this thing?
The false grapple point.
No, I'm aware of its status of a grapple point. What is it? It's orange. Like, what is it?
Yeah, so it's
Orange.
Let me speak, goddammit.
so it's something I should mention. There are sort of like semi walls around bits and pieces, and this is one of them. I would best describe what is in the wall as a lever. There's a hole. It is currently up, and you know, take that how you.
Well, I was just gonna hop down.
Lyriel offers Cardinal a friendship bracelet.
What's it made of? Is it cotton? What is it?
Friendship.
It's like cloth strings with a few like little crystal beads on it and stuff.
He like looks over as Lyriel is like holding this out to him. What exactly is this?
It's a friendship bracelet.
Ah, friendship bracelet.
I made it while we were resting a bit ago.
Takes another couple seconds. Oh, I see, you're offering it to me.
Yeah.
Another awkward couple of seconds. Just sort of silently, like, takes it, grabs it, analyzes it. I've never seen one in person before.
Oh, well, that's too bad. That's okay, though. I'll take your friendship virginity.
Blanc literally, like, forcibly coughs, like, you know, like...
She's giggling, very clearly joking at that. But...
Yeah.
Dude, Lyriel says that, and we all like go to like the game over screen because of like,
Yeah.
because of how savage that
Yeah.
was.
Just, I don't recall it, that anything with friendship specifically being referred to with... Never mind. He'll put it on, and...
I'm just goofing, silly.
Right.
I'm just trying to stay in high spirits.
Speaking of, you said that there are some more grapple points that would need the lantern over there, Alex?
Yeah, there's, I guess, a whole hallway of stuff full of things that would require aforementioned lantern, so, yeah. I know our goal's probably, that way points to, the doorway which Bishop is by, but, like, I don't know. Considering the whole video gamey aspect of this whole castle thing, it might be good to explore as much as we can. Give us as many...
So we're gonna head that way?
benefits and... I mean, that's where I'd like to go, at least.
There's no harm in checking it out, at least.
I am really... are these, like, clocks affixed to the floor?
I suppose not, no.
No, it's gonna take it.
Okay.
Just, Alex sort of, like, looks over to Noir. You seem to, like, taking a lot of stuff. Like, well, what's up with that? Just...
Well, if you must know, I have a certain compulsion with my epithet. Whether it be, well, the easiest way to sate it is to just take things, but there are other ways, such as, she looks a little, sheepish what I was doing earlier by standing on top of the ladder. My epithet is self-indulgent.
Ah. Gotcha.
So,
yeah, no.
yes. But the simplest way is just to take things and keep them. There are other ways. It's a little complex.
Yeah. No, I get it. Like, it was.
Her eyes mid-conversation start getting drawn to the lantern in a different way to Liriala.
Yeah,
She
no, I
hisses.
mean, I get it.
One companionship between you two.
Between
Yeah,
Alex
but,
and Noir, or Noir and
Yes,
Liriala?
Alex and Noir.
Okay.
Or Lirial would be funny though.
Yeah. This is the second Schwarzschild that Alex has comp with. But
Oh,
I was
don't
like,
know who
wait,
the other
what?
one could be.
yeah. Mr. Dit.
Yeah, that's the
but,
one.
Yeah, but Alex just like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. I guess I was just wondering if it was anything you knew about or anything like that, because I was just sort of like waves a hand. Listen, like, I don't have an epithet myself, but I know they can be a little bit troublesome. Like, I mean, like, take my mom for instance. You know, if she's fighting an opponent stronger than her, then you know, she gets a little bit of boost and the opponent gets weaker. But if it's the other way around, then she gets weakened and stuff. It's like sort of like a weird balancing effect. I don't know. Not gonna get too much into it because it's not my thing to talk about, but I mean, just goes to show. Yeah, no, I get that epithets do be fucky sometimes. So don't worry about it.
We me and Blanc have we both have mental issues isn't quite what I mean, but you know, mental problems with our epithet. In some ways, we're a little lucky compared to our youngest sister, who makes Pokemon real.
Oh, wait a minute. Pokemon. Wait a minute. Yo, shit, dude. Is your little sister Deoxy?
Yes. Have you met?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh yeah, we met in one of those data bounty things. No, yeah, she's real cool.
Yeah, she has attended a lot of those.
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah.
it's been
No.
good training for her.
Yeah, no, good to hear. Tell her I said hi after this.
Will do, assuming we don't die horrible death.
We won't. We're just sort of like, we're not. No. We're going to get out of here just fine. Or you're gonna pass along the message, and that's gonna be that. And yeah, we can pass off the baton to someone else. Yeah.
I'll say, let's do Jet and Bishop, because I imagine you'll be exploring like, ooh, what's this place?
Yeah, sure. Well, while that's going on, well, my
Quickly
brother.
jumping the midsection now that the idea has been presented to Jet Sterling's mind.
Yeah, and as Bishop watches Jet Sterling like do that, he like literally just walks across it nimbly.
Well, Listen, I know you're looking at me like that. You know, I imagine Bishop is looking at him exactly like this picture.
Yeah.
Listen, I may or may not have been nearly crushed to death by more than a couple closing door mechanisms, and I would prefer to keep that death count, you know.
I see. A
Below one.
A trauma response.
Trauma response. More like I'm just being cautious about something that can happen.
Fair enough. I mean, it is important to consider all possibilities when it comes to a scenario like this, especially considering all the different factors and unknowns at hand. This is all based on video games, yes?
Yes, the video games, I imagine. Which makes me think that these ladders are probably not very stable. I'm gonna like tap a
Yeah,
foot.
taking one step on them, like the entire like shoddily built thing creaks.
Clearly your video gaming intuition is accurate here.
Let's see. Now, is there a book over there?
That
Looks...
there is.
Seems so.
Yoink. He just sort of extends his hand and picks up the book from here.
You snap, and the book kind of like knocks against an invisible wall, and then just falls to the floor again.
That is
Hold on a moment.
quite the challenge.
Yeah,
I see I'm being invited to test my skills.
Well, I better just walk across this bridge.
Not only is it a test of skill, intellect, and perhaps speed, but also of recollection, I suppose. As Bishop's gonna walk over here, touch the clock.
Yeah, so it's weird, right? The as Jet Sterling, greatest thief in the multiverse, gently like tapped his foot against one of the like scaffolding pieces, a small piece of wood breaks off. You touch that clock, this one is affixed to the wall, and the piece that broke off reattaches itself.
You know what? You keep holding on to that. I'm gonna put
Exactly.
a foot on here.
That was the intention.
And it works. No collapsing today.
He begins a mad dash.
Okay, so, the moment that you, cross, though, the clock seems to break momentarily, along with the rest of the scaffolding.
Bishop.
Sansa.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No, you go.
I should mention, right, that there is, the pages on that little book there, right, there is one, like, notable image. The rest is, like, weirdly broken, fucking, like, text and typeface and such. Inky blotches that, look almost like barcodes and stuff. I'm going to put something in your journal for your eyes only. We will get to the nuances of this puzzle a bit later. It's in handouts.
That's Sterling. If you tell anyone the contents of this letter, a worm will burrow out of your chest and kill you.
Very true. Right.
As Jet Sterling is there and the bridge collapses, Bishop like would take his hand off the clock for a second, replace it, assume nothing happens.
No.
As
Sorry to say.
another second or two passes, I presume there's another one of those invisible walls in front of you now, or I suppose behind you?
I
There
put my
is
hand
not.
against it.
There's no.
I tap the book against where the invisible wall is before.
You can move your hand past the wall. The book, though, it stays there.
Understood. I'm going to close it, of course, analyzing it with my psychometric gloves, because that'd be what I do, Yug. And putting it in my coat pocket so that I can't be forced off the edge yet.
Yeah, so psychometry, right? I would describe that book as like It's a book that details in noteworthy precision the like blueprints, basically, the design requirements for this chapel. Ran through a corruptor 500 times, and that picture is the only thing remaining. Even then, looks a bit different. It's just, for the sake of ease of access.
1 second. Let me zoom out and compare these notes real quick.
I'll reveal a little bit more of a thing for you.
Where?
Up here.
Just...
Oh, okay.
Oh, a pink sparkle.
A pink sparkle that I'm the closest to. I'll get mine this time.
Yay!
Yeah, there's
Hooray!
just it's we'll get to again
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sort of nuances here later. But for the time being, I don't want your ass looking over there because Jet Sterling wouldn't be able to. But just there's the understanding that you require, Zanza.
I see.
Anything else to say, or can we hop over to the other puzzle pair?
I guess.
I would just-
Oh yeah, sorry, you go.
I would just quickly say, well, if we understand this place is not just a gamer puzzle room, but in fact a room that requires at least 2 participants, with you holding the clock and me going here, maybe this is one of those tasks where, one person is trapped on one end with the information, and they have to somehow relay that information to the others who are physically at the puzzle. Like that, like that game where you have to get everyone to defuse the bomb. Video game, I mean. I don't mean this is like a weird, you know what I mean.
I am familiar with this archetype of game, at least to some extent. I can't say I'm familiar with the exact video game you speak of. Bishop sort of takes a hand, puts it to his chin, closes his eyes and thinks for a second. In that case, should I move elsewhere and you try and deliver me said information, or?
Sure. Just, I imagine, if you, turn around for a sec.
Right. Turns around.
I assume Jet Sterling can't, dimension walk back to the side?
Nope. You can only dimension walk up to where the invisible wall is.
In that case, Jet Sterling will instead, sort of, cup his hands to the side and speak. Can he, dimension walk his words? So I remain in contact with them.
I'm just baffled at that sequence of words. Yes, you can, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I sort of, whisper over, and Bishop, as if Jet Sterling is behind you, I say, "Turn around. I think I figured it out."
He, looks to where the voice is coming from. Your epithet truly is something, isn't it?
Yes. Unfortunately, as much as I tried to pass it off, I could not get over this barrier, but I can speak with you, so I think you should go along elsewhere, and I don't know if I begin being eaten by pan-galactic centipedes, I'll scream for you.
Very well. In which case, I'll be on guard in case any of those centipedes show up. As he turns back around, and we'll start moving this way, as we can move back to other group.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so.
Yeah. As that's going on, I imagine they're bringing over the lamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess first things first. Let's figure out what this thing is.
Yeah, so. You can attach the lantern. At which point, nothing particularly happens. What do you do?
Blanc's gonna hook to it to pull it down.
Right on the money. As you do so, the sound of interlocking chains rings through the area. Specifically just around here. The other two wouldn't be able to hear it. And there is a particular sort of slack end of the chain over here, and as you pull down on it, it relocates to over here.
I see.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Now, looking at this, is this like a real grapple point or a fake one?
Yes, it is. It is real.
Okay, okay, I get it.
You can. Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
little,
Alex
little,
just sort
little
of-
tiny
There's a
bit of
little
gray.
border.
Yeah, Alex just sort of looks over. Gotcha. All right. We don't need to move that one, but we probably need someone to stay back and flip it at certain commands and all that.
I'll be on lamp duty.
I too shall also be on lamp duty.
All right, all right, you gals have fun. Just sort of jumps.
Also jumps.
All right.
Now, yo, Cardinal, you gonna be on lamp duty or fun duty? Just sort of points at him and Blanc.
If the options are lamp duty and fun duty, he takes a second. I suppose in case the two of you happen to fall, it'd be best if I come with you. As he'll jump this way.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah, it's a weird sort of ring around the whatever.
Hmm.
Anyway. So
Yeah.
you can grapple onto it if you so desire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Blanc would
Alex-
immediately just whoop and
Yeah.
swing to like
Yeah,
here.
Alex. Yeah, Alex will swing here. All right.
Real
Oh, hell yeah.
real quick, cause like, I just assumed this was how it worked. You know, when you did it.
Yes.
This thing like swung around, right? That was the idea.
It's sort of like a you know how a fucking bicycle chain interacts with gears.
Yes.
In other words, the grapple point sort of swung around to this portion. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
The bicycle gears just sort of lost me for a second there. I had to think.
Yeah, sorry.
This is the pivot point. Effectively.
Maybe if there's a miscommunication, we'll
Yeah,
clear it
so-
up.
Oh
so
wait, no,
here-
no.
here,
Oh no,
I'll-
the grapple point itself. Sorry, I was reading
So
it.
the grapple
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
It's all good.
Sorry.
Sorry to cut you off.
This is a highbrow puzzleage that I
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
put all my
No.
mind into.
No, I was just having trouble visualizing it because it was like, oh yeah, it just span around like it was like a pivot, not that it was like a bicycle chain that changed the thing.
Oh yeah, okay. Sorry.
I understand. All right. Yeah.
Yo, Lyriala, Noir, Lamp, just sort of shouts back. Yeah.
Okay.
I imagine they both sort of pull it at the same time. L'Oreala
Yeah.
because she was asked, Noir because she wanted to do it.
Yeah. So the weird lantern lever, right, is a sort of how shall I say? You need to like be constantly pulling it down at all times, basically, and so letting
Okay.
go would throw it back up. This being said,
Okay.
if you do so,
Yeah.
the same heavy sound of chains as it moves over here.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, we're definitely
Nice,
getting
nice.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I noticed that this grapple point moved.
Yes. If you get closer, I'll reveal more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blanc would hop and hop.
Yeah. Same here.
Cardinal will wait for any more info because that platform seems pretty small. Let's not clog things up.
Yeah.
All right, roll 20. You and me. Here we are.
You're a small. Okay, that. Ooh, a
Yeah.
second lamp. And a DL.
Interesting.
Here, take
Yeah,
this.
DL. The one and only.
Blanc looks down here. I get the feeling that there's at least one extra thing aside from that pink sparkle. However, if I don't grab that for Noir, I feel like I won't hear the end of it.
Yeah.
She looks to Alex like, that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, is this a true grapple point or a bad one?
That one is
Bad
fake.
Nick. Can we jump to here? Is this far enough? This is about the same distance
No,
as
that's
before.
that's too far.
In which case, Cardinal's gonna. You can
Yeah,
pull
yeah.
down the lever again.
They
They
would.
do.
Uh-huh. Both points.
Yep.
All right. We should probably be much more careful with this one.
If anything seems to be going dangerously,
Yeah.
I'll be on standby.
All right. Blanc
Much
is just going
appreciated.
to. Blanc is going to perform a gamer maneuver and call out to them to let go of the grapple point as she grapples onto this one.
Okay.
And she's gonna, okay, how are these spikes positioned? Right.
That is like an entire wall. More or less.
But like the chain has to go through it somehow, right?
Like, there is a small slit that is not Blanc sized. It is
Okay.
notably smaller.
I mean,
That's fine.
Just
she
bring
just
yourself
she,
here then.
Well, yeah, I know, but she wants to be cool.
Yeah.
So basically, the plan is the grapple point. Basically, as she's grappled to it, they let go, and before she goes into the spikes, she just sort of like grapples over here.
Okay. So, they let go. Get dangerously close to getting gored, but neither here nor there.
It's fine. These spikes look like I could step on them. Actually, I wonder. No, they're probably too close. Anyway, just to make things easier for everyone, hop, grapple.
Yep. It's yours, my friend.
And she'll put it on here.
All right. So yeah, that is currently the other one is currently both of them are currently deactivated.
Yeah.
basically.
Cool.
All right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. She is putting it there, right? Just for fun, I guess. Because if she were to pull it, would it just like move the stuff around?
No, we can test it.
She does like do that. That's what I'm
All
asking.
right. So you pull down.
Yeah.
All right. You do so, and the chains switch. Just
Yeah.
like that.
That's
Oh, God,
what
for
I
real?
thought. She yeah, no, she calls out to the others. If they want to perform her epic gamer maneuver, they can. Because I don't. Can they just swing from here to here?
I mean,
Yes.
you.
Okay.
It's within 5 spaces.
Yeah. It
Right.
does it.
Yeah. Then she'd let go again because
Actually, yeah.
we need
If you
the
let
grapple.
go.
We need the grapple her back.
Yeah.
Well, if you let go of that, then it switches again.
Yes,
Right, cool.
because we need it. Because this gap is too far.
You can't reach
Alright.
there. Too many spaces.
It's within 5.
It's supposed to be closer to 6, basically.
Oh, well, in that case, we gotta figure this out in a different way then.
Lol, oops.
I mean, that's what happens when the diagonals
there
aren't.
it is.
Um,
Yeah, there it is visually.
Yeah. Okay,
Well-
Die.
that's out of range.
can I?
Yo, Cardinal, you can like make anything, right?
Well, let's... Because this could be important later, no, I can't make anything. Explicitly, I suppose the word would be terraform things and bend them, mold them. But I can't simply create anything. Matter isn't created, it's converted.
Got it. Yeah, it's more of a conversion. Yeah, law of conservation of matter. Cool. Yeah, just want to make sure.
But
Yeah.
Blanc looks to Cardinal like, I have 2 ideas. Number 1, we just have both the levels pulled at the same time, potentially just stopping the grapple point in the middle. Number 2, since this material that we're standing on, and the spikes themselves, and the chains seem to be disregarding the laws of physics in this area, could you not just extend them to give us a platform?
I was thinking of doing that before, yes, and that was one of my plans for helping you in case something happened, as mentioned. However, at the same time, considering that Lyriala was not able to fly, I'm not sure if Astavier would let something like that fly either, but I can attempt. And so...
Well, either that, or I could climb the spikes and just run over.
I'll at least give this a shot first. Again, I was considering it, but I suppose I assume that whatever logic this place works on would have barred me from doing that in some way. He'll place his hands down on this platform, and I'm gonna go small and slow at first, right? Just because in case it doesn't work, I don't want to exert too much energy. Try and use, Alchemist Paradise and slowly extend this forward, see if it works, or if it, disintegrates, or is barred, or what have you.
Yeah, as you do so, right, it's almost like, it's like you are disturbing a pond. And as you slowly extend it out, the platform that you're on, sinks notably far, not so much that it does anything, but, in a, if you continue, you're probably fucked kind of way.
And as figured, that is not allowed. So, he would take his hands off the platform. Presumably it raises back up. So we'll have to find the way to do this as it is intended. Question on that, because I didn't even roll for anything yet. Should I pay stamina cost, or?
No.
Okay.
Not necessary. Actually, pay 1.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna try and pay anyway, so,
Anyway.
Well, in that case, if that is very slightly out of reach...
Well, we could always try what I did before. Have it move slightly closer, grapple to it, and have it move back.
That is true. In which case, if that is the idea you wish to go with, Cardinal is gonna go over here. I'll press the lever down for you.
Appreciated.
Yep. In which case, he'll look at the both of them. Well, real quick before he properly presses it down. Are the both of you ready?
Blanc nods.
As I'll ever be.
Again, this is going to require extremely precise timing.
Hi. Thumbs up.
He'll press it down, and so, from what I understand, before it moves all the way, I believe the intention is, as it moves here, within range,
as it moves
grapple
into any of
and
these
flame.
spaces.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dicey, give me a roll, Blanc.
Sure. She did it once before. She can do it again. With an 18? Probably. Hopefully.
With an 18, definitely. Yeah. It is again very dicey. but you barely manage without like stabbing your hand on any potential spikes or walls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Blanc expertly does that. Alex like tries to like get in, but like as Blanc is like getting like the precise timing, Alex probably can't get past that and just like, all right, I'll just leave that to you then. Huh.
Alright.
Deep, heavy exhale.
If I were to pick up the level up, am I able to give it to someone else?
Yes, you can give the L to someone else.
All right, cool. Because that's what she and I intended to do. She's after the pink sparkle to give to Noir.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Alright. That's that.
Yeah. Real quick, because I'm curious and she's curious. With her unrelenting vision, is she able to see anything over here on Suspicious platform?
No. It's there for set dressing.
All right. She's gonna try and game a maneuver back around.
Which you can just do. You guys can just move yourselves back.
All right.
Gotcha.
Sure.
Are you bringing the lantern?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh right, I forgot. I forgot. For whatever reason, Roll20 hasn't been displaying the like little you can move this token thing with my mouse cursor.
Yeah, that's
so-
what I was saying
Neat.
Yeah,
at
yeah.
the beginning.
Weird. Whatever.
I'll just hold it.
I assume we can just get back. We don't have to redo
Yeah,
the whole
no,
ordeal.
I mean, we know
Yeah.
the process. It's just do it in reverse. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
So who wants the free level up?
is there anyone that doesn't have
It's
one
been a
yet?
while.
I think
Yeah.
L'Oreal has one.
Sorry, what? The
The-
pink sparkles?
The level up.
The level up.
Oh, I don't have one of those yet. No.
Then I say Lyriala,
Alright.
unless someone
L'Oreal
else
can have
really
that for
wants it.
next time.
Okay.
Well, like 4 people get that though, because it was 4 squares, or is it just one?
It's just one. It's just one.
It was just big.
Yeah. Yeah. Then give it to L'Oreal then.
Yeah. Hopefully this will satiate you so you don't have lamp disease. She squints when she says it. Noir
Actually, Scarlet,
gracefully accepts
Yes?
the weird thing.
before I forget, nothing beyond here, right?
No.
So that's some other pathway. Gotcha.
What I'm revealing is what people can see.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, I just wanted to be sure.
Nothing else to reveal. Anyway,
Alright. Shall we return to the others while they're well, they're probably getting into some shenanigans.
Yeah, let's check on what they're doing. No harm in that.
I'm
Alex
gonna
starts hopping across, and I imagine we can cut over.
yeah,
unless
I
someone
imagine we can cut
else
over.
anything
I'm
to
gonna just hop Blanc and Noir over, but obviously they're not there yet.
yeah.
say. Yeah, for sure. I'll just do the same with my guys.
Uh-huh. Okay. Jet, Bishop, what do you two want to
Yeah.
do?
Well, if that's the case of with what's going on, right? I presume like Bishop's over here, and he like has his scythe manifested out on the lookout for those pan-dimensional centipedes that Jet Sterling mentioned. You know, he's not like they're actually coming, but like, you know, there is a threat, you know, there is potentially something going on here. Sees this, presumably fake grapple point, right? Or unactivated one.
Yes. It's fake.
I suppose I'll have to wait till the others are done with their puzzle. In which case, walk over here. Presumably nothing, yeah?
Yeah, over here is just like more weird galaxy stuff.
Right.
Nothing to write home about.
Jet Sterling, if you can hear me from over here, you said you had information in that book you could deliver?
Zanza?
I just realized I've been muted this whole time. I'm a fucking fool.
Radical.
But Jet Sterling goes, yes, seems to be a picture of some sort of room layout. Although it's a little odd.
How so?
Well, it's a really long room that's mostly black, although with various sort of let me double check the key. Various sort of chains and
Bishop.
walls and and like pieces of ground that are just sort of floating in the air and such.
Right.
Before you walk there, I do want to say, this place is just like weirdly pitch black. You can't really discern many details, pardoning that little sparkle over there.
Yeah.
You can't. It's impossible to tell where's ground and where's not that.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a bit of a gamer sense about this thing. Try at least testing walking out one I guess square forwards into the room if you find it. I'm assuming you're finding it because I'm seeing that look on your eyes from across the way here.
Yes, it seems rather convenient. You said pitch black, right?
Yeah, well, the picture, there's a lot of things in there, but yes, it's like
I see. In this
everywhere
case,
there aren't things is black.
In which case, it seems as if this kind of a puzzle is, I suppose, an invisible maze of sorts.
Possibly.
So he'll take
It's more of like a.
Yep.
If it's that the case, it's more of an invisible platforming section. Yeah. Scarlet, does anything happen?
You take a step. You don't fall. It is impossible to tell that is floor, but you're standing on it.
I see.
And I think at this point, the other people may arrive. So you figure out the basics.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If this is some sort of invisible, you said platforming segment, where is the next platform?
Oh, sorry, what?
Effectively, like, what guide the way, Oracle. Where's the next invisible thing?
The next one is 4 spaces to the north.
4 spaces. Bishop will, like, kneel down, feel out in front of him. Is this completely, like, void? Can he feel it if he, like, reaches down? Or...
That is just completely void. There's nothing there.
4 spaces, right? I guess I have to...
Yes, 4 squares.
Squares. There is this grid here, conveniently.
Yeah, and the grid
mentioned.
is still a bit visible.
I don't think I'll be able to jump that way, simply. Is there any other way across?
Doesn't seem like it. It seems like there's sort of walls that sort of box this in. Although actually, I think there might be a grapple point above it.
Above it?
Above the thing 4 squares in front of you.
Is there anything I can see?
Nope.
There doesn't appear to be anything from what I can tell.
I don't know. Try and point it and fire at it. It might click onto something.
He'll try it.
All right. Well, here's what happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Schick bounces off of the brew for what remains. Schick bounces off. Schick hits something. Very clear tactile, well, contact.
I see.
Take that as you will.
In which case... He thinks for a second. You said that's directly above the platform, right?
Yes. Specifically, like the left part of the platform.
Right.
The platform is sort of 2 squares wide.
in which case, Bishop will trust Jet Sterling's word here, and he'll try and, hook shot over to the point, I guess.
Yeah, you can like
So it'd be
force
like here,
force
yeah?
yourself in a little bit.
Or would it be here, or?
It would be here.
Gotcha.
Is like directly above. Like, yeah, this is where the grapple point is.
Right.
I see.
Basically.
Now, next one is a little bit of a weird one, Bishop. It says that there are chains in that space and in the spaces in front of it. Can you feel anything?
He'll reach down and try and feel.
You're so like feeling around you, right? Nothing below. You're a bit like higher than ground level when you're grappled to this point. Feeling around, there is nothing below you. If there is ground, it would be a bit farther down. However, chain is like next to where the grapple point is, basically.
Yes, it seems as if there are chains nearby the point that I just grappled onto.
Yes, the chains seem to extend out from the platform another 4 spaces. And then 2 spaces after where they end is where the next platform is.
I see.
After the chains end. So maybe you'll have to climb across.
Right. Bishop sort of turns, looks at this. Presuming that you're looking at this room from a sort of, I guess, top-down perspective.
Yes.
Do you happen to see any of the clocks like we saw in the first room?
I do. I see there's a clock in the top left, a clock in the I guess southeast, and a clock in the southwest.
Any platforms near those?
Yes, but there's a whole sort of rigmarole of going around things that you need in order to get there.
It is some sort of roundabout path, can't be easy.
Nope.
In which case, Bishop would, very slowly, carefully, reach hands around to try and get a grip on the chains. In which case, we'll start very slowly. If he starts moving and... As clarification, it's from the grapple point above me, so it's kind of like monkey bars hanging, right? Or is it...
Yes, that would be the case.
Okay. If he's to, hang off of it and, start moving off, does it look like he's... is he able to maintain balance on the chain? Or is it,
No, not really.
Alright, this chain does not seem to have nearly the amount of fixture to the structure or lack of... Point is, I can't seem to climb across it.
Hey, other puzzle gamers. How about you add your piece to this puzzle?
Yeah, I imagine
Get in
they,
there!
just arrived
Start
and all that
talking,
stuff.
motherfuckers!
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh.
For you guys, right? It's kind of like Bishop is just kind of floating there, Whipclaw stuck to something on the ceiling.
I see.
There all of you are. Effectively, the story is that Jet Sterling and I walked into this area. There was a small bridge puzzle, quote-unquote, he does air quotes, that Jet Sterling managed to complete along with me holding onto a clock. He found a book on the other side, but then the bridge collapsed. He's currently trapped over there. We've tried using his various epithet-based powers, and he can't seem to get past it. He can throw his voice around, though, and that's very useful. And at the moment, it seems as if that book has some sort of guide to this invisible maze, or as he phrased it, platforming challenge. That's where I am, and he's been guiding me, but it seems as if we've hit a bit of a... impasse.
Oh, so it's like keep talking and no one explodes. Got it, huh?
There's a game again. God
Yeah. Blanc looks to us, looks to the side. I didn't realize it was muted. God damn it. As they look to Bishop. Well, does he know if there are any? Okay, this might seem a little odd and out of nowhere, but considering what that is and what we've just came from, are there any chains connected to grapple points?
As a matter of fact, there are exactly. I just tried climbing across it, but it didn't seem particularly sturdy.
I see. Well, in that case,
I see.
Cardinal, Lariala, would one of you like to put a lamp onto this thing? We're probably going to need to do some thing to help. Well, I was going to say just Bishop. Well, yeah, no, she can't see the fucking clocks. She doesn't know that probably there needs to be 3 of us that need to go in there.
Yeah.
4 of us.
Well, hold on a moment, actually, Cardinal says. Assuming the chains are the same as they were back there, if we do this, it'll probably shift things around, yes?
Most likely.
In which case... Much like before, does anyone want to go in there with him, or... And similarly, in case it matters, since it was a thing before, Bishop speaks up. Jet Sterling and I have discovered that there are, I believe, 3 or so of those clock fixtures in this room.
Yeah.
I see.
So
it seems like multiple of us need to go in.
Yeah.
For clarity's sake, there are 4. There's one all the way up here at the top.
Yeah.
You know, there's a reason I said 3 or so, you know.
Yeah. All right.
I'll go. No reason not to. I've already done it before.
This does seem like a hell maze.
Hold on, Alex. Not there.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you take a step like off of there, like not thinking, and like start falling. That's how that is.
I see.
Noir instinctively grabs.
Yeah. I will say also, if it is not clear, the clocks can be seen, but the methods to get there are not seen. Not visible.
I believe it was the area directly in front of Noir that is where I first stepped onto.
She'd put a foot out tentatively to tap it.
It's tapped.
All right. So one of you at least is going to need to stay behind to activate this contraption, while most likely the rest of us will need to go into the dark hell puzzle.
I'll stay behind, Cardinal says as he, will take another step forward. Not placing it yet, but... L'Oreal, would you like to come too?
Okay.
I wonder if this lantern can actually light up the place. Alright, yeah, sure. Where's Jet Sterling directing people? Because, how are we all moving across? Because I sure...
Well...
don't know.
Yeah, actually, real quick, now that we're at this phase where we're getting people across, Jet Sterling said that the platform covers, like, a 2-wide area, so something like this, right? Or was it like this?
Yeah, he said it was 2 wide.
How about for our sakes, let's just draw like what we absolutely know, so we don't have to like retread in case.
All right, so in that case, we know. Yep, this space is safe. This is a, let me mark this with a different color to denote grapple point. This is a grapple point. And Zanza, was it like, am I in the top left corner or the bottom left corner of the 2x2?
Well, first of all, I don't know where you are, because I've taken Scarlet's
They're on the
advice.
grapple point.
Yeah, I'm on the grapple point.
You're on the grapple point. You're on the left side of the platform.
Bottom left or top left, or is it just too wide and no like?
It's just too wide, one tall.
Okay. In which case, there's this.
But there are chains that extend up to 4
Yep.
spaces north of where you are.
Yep. In which case, let me mark this with a, let's say, green. Well, no, that'll be confusing with the lantern. Blue.
Why not purple?
Purple, sure.
It's purple on my list, is why.
Okay, so you said 1, 2, 3, 4, which would mean presumably that. Oh no. Here is where the other end of the bicycle chain is. So in that case, I suppose, hold on a moment, there's only enough room for 2 of us at a time here, so if you're coming, Noir, let me... He feels that it's solid, takes a step aside.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah.
No fear.
No fear required.
No, yo, Jet, how much of this, first area is safe? Is it just this one platform? At the front?
In the
It's
front,
just
yeah.
the first one.
It's all
Where's the one?
both of the platforms I've mentioned so far are only 2 wide and 1 tall.
I see.
Blanc would tap this in front of her, see if it is.
It's solid.
Yeah, I can... Yeah.
I've got it.
Alright.
In which case, since Noir and Bishop are here, Alex, Blanc, and Lyriala can follow after, but, I forget, would Noir and Bishop both be able to hang on to the grapple point at once, or do we need to go one at a time?
No, it's a bit too claustrophobic. And
All right.
We don't know how much the thing can hold.
Yeah. In that case, I can go first if you desire, or if we're already there, I suppose you can.
I'd like to go first.
Cardinal! Yes, brother? You can... there's the lever there, right? Yes, that's what we used to move the chains before. Another second would pass of understanding. Cardinal will take this. Push down, right? It's up right now, so we go down.
It's so you pull it down.
Yep.
Noir, the sound of rattling chains rings out, and you find yourself here.
Alright, so this is the grapple point and not the yeah, okay.
Yes. I will say for Zanza's sake, because I feel like little bits and pieces of information are required. They are at the end of the first chain.
Alright. She, without letting go, will see if there is ground beneath her
Yeah, give the chain some slack. There's no ground beneath you.
Alright, well, I am in a terrifying position. Where do I go from here? I have many regrets. This might be one of them.
If you're at the other end of that chain thing, unfortunately the next space of land is 2 spaces north again.
In that case, I suppose we
Bit
could...
of a jump.
Well, either jump from your current position, or... Well, no, before we tested that momentum is actually strange with these grapple points, yes?
Yes, they definitely aren't normal.
So, be able to make this jump. Am I correct?
Yes, I should be able to. She is going to, pull out one of the... I'm looking at my inventory, many hammers that she has on her, and throw it 2 spaces.
Yeah, okay. 1 second.
I don't remember where I picked up quote unquote many hammers, but I have them.
Yeah, it hits solid ground.
I'm pretty sure she has 2 pink sparkles. I was so sure she had one before. Alright, yeah. She throws a hammer, swing.
Uh-huh. I imagine you pocket the hammer again.
She may be wanting to, like, keep it, but no, she's gonna leave the hammer there.
Okay.
So that others can follow.
Yeah, and while, before we continue onward, at least for this beginning section here, I'll remain standing on this platform, Bishop says. Right over here, points up to where the grapple point is. That should be where you need to target. I'll remain here as a sort of reference point, I suppose. Usher everyone in.
Blanc looks to Cardinal. The grapple point needs to return first.
Yes, I was going to... I was just letting my brother explain that, regardless, he'll pull it back up.
Uh-huh. Blanc looks to Alex and L'Oreala. Anyone like to go first?
No, you can go. You can go. I prefer to get a scope of the area from my nice little spot over here, where I'm not falling.
Uh-huh.
So, you know?
Blanc literally, like, as soon as, you know, she gets that response from Alex, and I know that I'm pretty sure Iris is BLB right now, she just immediately just goes over. Oh, hi. She was just asking if L'Oreala would like to go, I guess after her now.
Yeah, she'll come over.
Yeah.
Alright, Jet Sterling. After the platform 2 spaces north of the grapple point that Noir just jumped off of, so the furthest ahead of all of us, where's the next step? And also, L'Oreala, you wouldn't be able to be there yet.
Alright, well that space, first of all, it extends to the east, but not to the west. Don't take a step there, or you might die. So if you get in the middle of that square, it's are the chains still pulled, still activated?
At the moment, they are not activated, but Bishop looks to Blanc. Are you ready?
She nods.
Cardinal. Cardinal reactivates.
Alright.
Alright.
In that case, directly north, and above, there should be another grapple point, and that should hopefully let you swing to a larger central platform.
Alright. I'm gonna flip a coin to see which one of them wants to go first, because they both want to do it.
We'll say
One is
whichever one
Blanc.
does it. You fire it in the yellow space and miss. Just knocks off the ceiling.
How directly north was it? The grapple point.
Should 2 spaces.
2 spaces, alright.
Readjust
Two
aim.
spaces. Yeah, readjusting the aim. It works now.
Alright, and
Yep,
now that...
And then when you unactivate it, should be sent 4 spaces north.
Yes.
And then 2 spaces from that, again, another little jump. There will be a much larger platform.
Alright, so in that case, Cardinal would deactivate it, which means that this one goes back to here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Noir is sent 4 spaces forward.
So I should end up here.
You end up here, yes.
2, 3, 4. You end up there, and then there's a larger platform.
Yep.
Help move.
The platform is 4 spaces wide, 6 spaces tall, and it has large walls on each side of it. So you shouldn't find yourself falling off if you go to the west or east.
4 spaces wide.
Noir will throw another hammer just in case.
It lands.
Clonk.
Yeah. So,
Clonk.
Jet Sterling, if it's 4 spaces, is it slightly left leaning or right leaning?
This new one is centered.
Centered.
Yeah, centered with the rest of the room.
Well, if it's 4 spaces,
centered with the rest
With
of the
the
room.
entrance,
So
I mean.
yeah, so Noir would be in the bottom right.
Not the bottom right corner of it, but I guess at the bottom right overall.
So I suppose that means that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it was actually 6.
I will just tell you, yes, that is right.
Yep.
Well, if you add the other
Yep.
tiles.
And then you said there were
Yes,
walls on the left and right side.
Yes.
Those will be, let's say, this.
And they extend all the way north up to the end of the room with those metal
All right.
triangle
Yeah.
figures. I don't know.
That is a door, structured
door, yeah.
similarly to the one that you need to, I don't know, interact with all the clocks to open. The asterisk being that it's a decent way larger.
Yep. As Noir lands there, Bishop turns back to Lariala. All right, right here, points to the grapple point.
Okay. So I've been trying to pay attention here, right? I think I get mostly what's going on. Is it possible to feel the edges of these platforms, like with your hands?
Yep.
Yes.
Bending down. Okay, so this is a gap, right? So I need to so we swing over here.
Yep. And if you're hanging on to that right now,
And then Cardinal moves it.
well, yeah, Cardinal would move it. So, all right, Cardinal now. Liriala would be in the air currently. This would be back here, so Blanc reconnects. All right, Liriala, the platform should be where Noir's hammer is. In which case, again, Cardinal, as it's released, Blanc is brought to Noir. The platform. This is brought back. All right, Alex, you're last up.
Yeah. For the record,
Alright.
just for the sake of it, Noir would. Obviously we don't have to show this because we have the visuals for us with that we're drawing out. But Noir would be marking the corners of each platform with hammers.
I see.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lariala would probably put some cotton around the edges too.
Yeah.
Oh. Wah! Okay.
In which
Sorry if I seem a little skittish. I was in free fall for a moment there. So. Okay.
In which case, hold on tight. There's going to be no ground below you for a brief moment.
Good to know.
Cardinal, as shift it, so Alex would be here, this would be here. Liriala, you should be able to grapple onto where Blanc was.
Okay.
Yes, the same gravity thing happens. If anything,
Okay,
it's more pronounced.
Well, real quick. Okay, so the platform that Blanc and Noir are on doesn't go up to the door, right?
No, it does not.
No. We're going to have to find our way to the clock. However, at the very least, this can act as a sort of hub,
Well,
I
safe
suppose.
space.
I'll stay here for a sec. And I'll see if we can ask Jet Sterling, because I have some magic that might let me find another platform.
Alright. In which case, if you want to stay there, Alex, you can, or you can move on with the others.
I can, yeah, sure, I'll go,
Yeah, and then do the shuffle, swing him over.
Yeah.
Alright. Because I'm just thinking, like, because you said it was like a roundabout path, right? So
It's here. Let me describe it, okay?
yeah, from where I am, is there something I could reach?
I don't know where you are.
Liriala
Oh,
is currently in
the
the
center.
Yeah, well, not quite the center. Liriala's. All right, so it goes. There's the entrance of the room. There's the first grapple point, and that 1x2 platform. I'm on that one. Then that grapple point leads to the suspended area where you can jump onto the 1x3. Liriala is on the 1x3 in its center.
Oh, okay. Yes. How do I describe this in a way that makes sense? So, you know how there's those walls that are sort of on the edge of the large platform in the center that goes up.
Mhm.
Well, there's similar walls, sort of along the same axis, coming from the start of the room up. I guess what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish spaces. Up to if you're on the 1x3, if you go to the east, you will feel a wall against there. That's the edge of that wall.
Okay. So to confirm, so she'll move here and try to feel. Is there a wall there?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So it seems like. All right. Yeah.
Yes. So as you can see, there's sort of these walls kind of almost cut the whole room in half, but there's this central area where it's open. That would be so convenient if it weren't for the fact that getting from that central area elsewhere might be a tad bit precarious. Here. How about this actually? If you would like to get moving to one of the other places, I can get you towards what I think is one of the.
For you.
Yes, I can get you towards what I think is one of the clocks. Hook onto the railway, the grappling hook point that's directly north of you, Lyriala.
Yep. And just for the record, right? Because I got the things mixed up. If hooking onto this point, is the lever currently up or down? Just to make sure I'm like recalling right.
I have it currently as down.
Down. Okay, got it. So if it's here, then yeah, you can hook onto it. It's currently down.
Yeah. I also want to ask. So, you mentioned the lantern, Scarlet. So,
Yes.
this whole time, L'Oreal has been kind of, studying it and all, in her own special mothy way. And you said it was spooky and ethereal and stuff. And the thing is, L'Oreal has some, spooky, shadowy spirit friends of her own. And is very much in touch with that kind of spooky, magical girl stuff. So, could I make a roll to sort of determine if this lantern is magical in some way, or it could be manipulated somehow?
It's simple enough to tell that, like, it's almost sort of like just weird soul energy. Is the best way I can describe it. Simple as that. There's nothing inherently magic about it. It's just a lantern that will keep on burning for long until after you've died. It's allowed.
Okay. Well, it doesn't sound like something I can mess with to do what I was thinking. But that's fine. Alright, well, I'll grapple here.
Yes.
And from there, alright, where to next then? Do we shift the lever up or no?
You would shift the lever such that it makes you travel further north.
Cardinal would lift it back up.
That'd be putting it up. You do so? Mm-hmm.
Yep. Now, from there, I forgot. Can we swing from like grapple point to grapple point?
Yes.
Is that okay? I believe it's 5 spaces directly to the east. You should grapple.
Oh, okay. I trust you, Jet Sterling.
All right. Here's the thing, Zanza.
You have it positioned a little weird, like a little like sort of.
It's positioned a little weird, but more importantly, that's a false grapple point, and I know that probably doesn't show up great on the map.
It's all good. L'Oreal has the lantern.
I do have the lamp.
Yeah, it's.
But I can't get there in the first place.
Yeah, no, it would be a matter of you can't get there in the first place.
Okay.
But I'll just save a bit of time by commenting that this is where the first start of the platform is.
A false grapple point.
Yeah, I tried, but it's not working.
Well, in that case, that's a bit concerning because the corner of that platform starts 4 spaces to the east and then 1 south of where your current position. It's the corner of that very oddly shaped platform.
There's a solid platform?
Yes, but I'm not sure how you're going to get from there. I understand that
You
two
I know
spaces
how-
is
I have a way.
easily achievable jump. But
jumping from grapple points, the range is up to 5.
I know, but
Okay,
you said
well-
it was a false grapple.
Well, but I'm on a real one right now.
Yeah.
So I can jump
Oh,
from
jumping
here to
from
there.
grapple points, you can go up to 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
even if I couldn't do that, I do have my moth magic to help, but it's like here.
Yes,
I said-
that is the first
Yeah.
place.
That is
Okay,
a
well
corner.
she's going to start feeling around this platform with her staff and try to map this out then.
It's
Alright.
Yes, it's a little odd.
Yeah, so I will save us a little bit of time then, right? Feeling around, it is as follows.
By the way, Scarlet, this is a very fun puzzle. Thank you. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear. I was a bit anxious that it's like, we haven't. It's like someone would be like, I haven't been doing anything, but still.
No, it adds a
This
lot
is
to the
alright.
experience that I'm not looking at the Roll20, and I'm just hoping you guys are making it.
We're making it.
Yeah.
This is not what the platforms actually look like. It is just for the sake of mapping it out.
I'm also
Anyway,
going to do this for the sake of consistency with our
Yeah.
marking. And as Liriala is doing this, this grapple point would be right here, right?
Say that again.
Grapple point here where I'm
that
pinging?
is- Yes.
Yeah, Bishop will hang on to that. And since nobody else is doing it, we'll just do the shimmy, get him over here, and
And
he'll follow after Liriala.
and I
Yes.
will
Yeah,
also explicitly mark the false grapple point for your sake.
Yep. So from that space, it's a little odd. You can go north, which leads to a weird red star fragment thing, or you can go south, which will lead to one of those clocks, which I think is what we're supposed to get to.
Mm-hmm.
North or south?
Seems like. I think we should try the clocks first.
All right.
Also, Bishop,
Yes?
do you or your brother have any? I don't really have anything like this, but do you have any way anything that would let you cling to walls? Because those walls, we could climb along those to see if we could bypass some of this tomfoolery.
Well, I don't specifically have anything innately. However, he pulls out the whip claw. We've been using these to climb across walls the entire time.
But I did mention this in chat at one point. The walls are sort of uneven. Climbing with the static head would be unsafe at best
All right.
along those walls.
Okay. I'm just thinking. You're right that we've been using those, but if they're not safe, then maybe I'm just thinking Cardinal could do something to manipulate the walls.
Well, unfortunately, I feel like it'll end the same way it did last time I tried it, where I'm simply not allowed to do it.
Oh, did you already try?
Yeah,
it?
I tried doing that earlier, because I assumed that it wouldn't work, and then I was later asked to at least try, and I was like, alright, I'll give it a shot, and it doesn't work, because, video game.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, okay. So for getting down to the clock in the lower right, can we all hear Jet Sterling?
Yeah, he's
By the way.
he's
Yes.
throwing his voice, basically, using his epithet.
Yeah,
Mhm.
using my epithet, because he hasn't explained this, but to him, when he passes through the dimensions, it's quite literally like an alleyway opens that he sees that he walks through. But nobody else does because it's a part of the illusion, the charm,
Of course.
and how also
Yeah.
the activation condition of the
So,
epithet. But he's
is
basically
there-
doing that to speak through the alleys.
So just from the bottom of the weirdly shaped platform that we're on, what's between us and that clock in the lower right, if anything?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
So we're
What's
on the
between-
bottom
yeah.
of the weird platform that we got to.
Okay.
what's between us and the clock in the lower right-hand corner of
A
the room?
series of variously placed platforms.
Is there a close one?
There is. If you go to the bottom left, little like blippy, the little weird little hook.
Yep,
thing.
the little blippy. I'm there.
Yep, the bottom left.
I see exactly what you mean.
Jump 2 spaces south.
Ha!
You land?
Yep.
All right.
There's a space there and one immediately to the west. It's a little
Yeah,
2
yeah.
by 1.
Whenever we hit a new platform, she's gonna go like ha ha ha, like tapping it all around it with her staff, so the Scarlet can just map it.
Yep, yep.
Now, this next one is what I think might be a bit of a problem because there's
A little bit of an annoying problem.
another platform of the same size, 3 spaces down. I don't know if you can jump 3 spaces. 3 spaces seemed maybe like something that a great thief like Jet Sterling, greatest thief in the multiverse, could with his dexterity.
I can be great and cool too. I promise.
Okay, well don't overextend yourself. I don't know if these pits are bottomless.
Similarly, before you jump, to see if I can assist with this. So hey Scarlet, right? I know we're in like a weirdo scenario, but under the assumption of, I could be the quote primary unit and use the psychic feat, right?
Yeah.
Would I be able to assist Lyriala's jump by telekinetically flinging her a little bit more, or
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I also have some moth stuff if needed. So
Yeah.
it's 3 spaces in what direction?
South.
Directly south.
There's an identical,
Directly south.
an identical shaped platform, so it would be like here. Yeah.
She'll take
Yeah,
a running
you
jump and flap her wings, and Bishop. will
Yeah,
help.
you Yoshi flutter jump with the power of Bishop. That's doable, yeah.
All right.
What's that?
Okay. So
From
it's just a
there-
1x2, right?
Yes.
This one.
Yes.
Okay.
From there, there's a platform, south, 2 spaces south and 1 east.
Okay. Is it just a
Lance.
1x1?
It is a 2 by 1, just like the one that you're on. It extends 1 other space to the east, such that you should be
Okay.
able to reach the clock that I see in the corner.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Okay.
Just touch it.
Yep. She'll
And,
touch it.
similar sort of teal energy, similar sort of nuts and bolts banging into each other sound as a fourth of the door lights up.
Yep. Out of curiosity, before we move on, then, Jet Sterling, you said that you saw the pink sparkle, yes?
Yes, in the northeast.
Any way that you see that we could get to that?
Yes. If you get onto the same platform, it will require some merry jaunting along the railway lines. Cardinal will need to, I guess, get his arm workout. Not that he isn't already.
Right.
But if you get onto the weirdly shaped platform to the
weirdly
east,
shaped.
I can tell you.
The weirdly shaped platform, right? So I believe
The hook one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that would be this, and then it was same distance. Yes, and there's the point.
And,
Yes.
sorry. So touching the clock didn't do anything by itself, right?
Yeah, you just need to keep
I am-
holding it.
I imagine someone needs to be holding all 3, which is why
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have 5 people, because
Yeah.
1 person trapped with the book, 1 person operating the lever, and then 3 people for each of the clocks.
Yeah.
There are 4 clocks.
Well, yeah,
but
4.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it out. We have
There are
these two.
4 clocks.
I mean, yeah, the thing is, we learned last time that once all the clocks are activated, we can let go and the door doesn't close, so we're all gonna need to be on one.
It's okay. We can finagle something.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I'm on the
Yeah.
strangely shaped platform again.
Yes, okay. So you know how ignoring the weird bits to the bottom right? You can almost imagine it as like a 2x4 platform.
I believe so, yes.
So get in the very middle of that, right?
Right. Hold on, this is where the false grapple point is, right?
Yes.
One
that's
moment,
where the
then.
false grapple-
As Bishop's gonna head back for a
get the
second.
lantern.
Yeah, I'll just. We don't need to move the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'll grab this. All right, I'm in the
You
center.
have to tug a little hard to get it away from her. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well, when you're there, so in sort of that middle of the spaces there, 3 spaces north of that platform, there's a railway. I believe it needs to be activated to be in the right position for you to
3 spaces
catch onto the grapple point.
north of that. So that would be 1, 2, 3, something like this, I believe. Cardinal, as he'll swap it, and then Bishop will try and latch onto this.
Yeah, it's centered a bit more like this, but catchable.
Okay. Gotcha.
So then you would want to unactivate it again to make you zoom further north.
Cardinal will do so. How many spaces forward am I now? North.
It will bring you here.
Yes, should be 4.
4.
Now you can re-grapple onto another 1 space immediately to your north.
1 space immediately to my north.
Yep.
So that would be like.
Just like this.
Okay, yeah, it's weird because it's not centered.
Yep.
Yeah.
But let me do this.
Yep. And then, are you grappled onto that?
Currently, yes.
Then reactivate the grapple lines again.
All right.
Which moves you here.
Yep. And then wouldn't you know it, it's the same thing immediately to your north again, another grapple point.
Yep. All right, let me just mark this out properly. So,
Yep.
right.
I'm so curious to see how your map is being constructed. I took a brief I took a brief peek at the beginning, but I haven't seen anything else.
We're in hell too. I'll put it that way.
It's super neat.
I'm quite comfy.
Yeah.
You know, the camera briefly cuts to Jet Sterling as he's sitting on like a little chair he's pulled out from his little pocket zone. He's got like little reading glasses that he doesn't need. They don't have lenses. As he's reading.
Here you
Propped
go,
up,
bud.
yeah.
Here
Oh
you
yeah, one of
go.
these chairs. Yeah.
Yeah. There we are. All right.
Let's scoot over. Yeah, there we go. And then same thing again, I presume.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I think
you're
you
on
need
the
to
third.
pull the lever. Yeah.
Well, yes.
Yeah, you pull it. It'll send you over. Are you
Over
near
here?
the top of the place now?
I believe so.
He's 4 spaces away from the top now.
Yes. You should be able to just jump north and you'll be there, where the little red shard 4-pointed star thingy is.
I'm not sure what to tell you other than I am in the exact opposite point, but I suppose I can give it a shot.
I'm merely telling you what is on my page. There's a little 4x4 platform up there, and it's right in the middle.
Yep, and so I presume it would be like this, to which he'll jump there. Is it a warp point, or what is it?
So yeah, you jump here, right?
Yep.
Specifically here, and start feeling around. Let me tell you, if you did it 1 back, you would have fallen to an untimely death. So let's move that slightly. Feeling around the platform, though, you do feel like a weird sort of something, and you pick it up, and it is 1 second. One of these bad boys.
I see. Well, strangely enough,
You-
Jet Sterling, this isn't the one that I saw originally, but this is one of them.
Oh, there's a second one.
Yeah, the second one is down by the clock I'm at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there are a couple other platforms around there. I just didn't know whether or not they would be relevant. Some of the stuff sort of seems spread out like nonsense. So
Like a joke, yeah.
yes, almost like I'm missing something, or maybe even have lost something.
Oh my, shut up.
I don't actually know if it looks like Lost. I'm just making a guess because I'm dumb and I forgot how Lost looks like.
Yeah.
I think we're already good on that factor
Yeah,
then.
it is It is only slightly reminiscent of Lost. Don't worry.
In which
Yeah.
case, just so we can get this now, I assume we can do the whole song and dance back, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Grapple onto this again. I can grab the lantern. Now, just while we're here to clear this out, if there is the... Are there any other platforms down by where Lyriala is? Other than the ones
yes.
you've mentioned?
There's a
Yes.
pink thing, yeah.
Oh, there's a pink thing there. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you see
there's
the...
a. Yes.
So you know how the room is like the bottom of the like wall where that connects to the entrance, right? There's like a nook there where the room like it's in there, yeah.
Okay. Well,
It's
actually,
in a little
that case,
shadowy, dark corner, yeah.
in that case, actually, if you were to go down there, say, say you were in the platform, not the one that you're on Lyriala, the one that you went to right before it.
I can head over there.
Yeah, this 1x2 back here. Okay.
Yes, I assume.
Yes.
I hope I understand where you're pointing.
Yep.
2 down, 1 to the west is the start of a 4-space long platform that's still thin.
That leads directly to it.
Yep.
All right. So I'll just walk. I'll walk right up to it then.
Yep. You can
All
pick
right.
it up.
All right. It's collectible. All right. I'll pick that up then.
All right. Now that we've gotten those cleared out, you can move back to the clock, Larry. I'll head over to the others and see if we can figure out the rest of this puzzle.
Okay.
As I'll do just that, and again, I assume we can just kind of, do the shuffle.
Hop, skip.
Yeah, get over.
Do the Corey shuffle.
Yeah.
All right. We've cleared out those pink sparkles. There was an additional one from what I originally saw when I first entered.
A third one.
Got it.
Oh, there's a third one?
Got it.
Oh well, no, I thought you implied. Never mind.
No,
I
there are
misunderstood what
2
you were
of them.
saying.
I only saw one. The one that was up in the north, we didn't see before.
You must understand. I'm only getting sound. When you say something to somebody else, I sort of have to
Right.
assume
I
certain
understand.
things.
It must be rather disorienting, especially considering your position and the fact that our own senses are rather disoriented. Regardless, Alex, Blanc, and Noir are now all in the center, as we've been calling it, hub platform, I suppose, the 4x6. What other
That's a
ways are there
valid
to
term.
reach the other clocks?
Well, okay. Someone should grapple onto the sort of central railway. Again.
Yeah, we gotta go from the center. It seems. So
Whee!
Yeah.
Noir can go ahead then. Yeah.
Yep. Once you're on it, reactivate it so that it should take you further south.
Does so.
But stay on it.
Done.
Then jump off 5 spaces to the west.
1,
Wah
2, 3.
yeets a hammer.
Oh right. Yeah. It hits.
Hup.
All right.
Okay.
So this platform's also fucking weird. So just feel it out. I'm not going to explain it.
Yeah, no, she goes around the edge with a hammer.
And,
Many hammers,
to mark it out.
We hear horrible rhythmic clinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what the heck?
Just to mark out.
This-
This one's sort of like the staircase, I guess.
This platform is terrible.
Staircase. So there's pathways up and pathways down.
Let's say... Oh, yeah.
Go up, because we're gonna need to finagle the other way.
Yeah, no, I was gonna be honest, Noir sort of sees the clock in the distance, like, ooh, that clock is in the rare position. That one is the one she's going for.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well,
We can have Bishop, Alex, and Blanc into the others.
Yeah.
once you've
Yeah,
figured
yeah.
out the rough shape of the platform,
Yes.
all you need to do is go to the top part of it, specifically the top east part of the platform.
It's where you're at right
Believe
now.
I'm there.
Yeah.
Yes. 2 spaces to your north, there should be a grapple point.
Okay. Let me
It hits.
Activate it.
That'll be here.
Yep, that right there.
Yes.
Cardinal activates.
And moves you here.
Cardinals must be having a fucking barrel of fun, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
In
He's got the
complete
lever.
fairness, it's not the hardest thing ever to pull down the lever.
Yeah, but I imagine at this point,
yeah.
Cardinal's got like he's pulled out that like the book he's been reading this and like on and off this entire
I
time in
see,
one
yeah.
hand, and every time he just hears his name, he
Yeah.
switches it.
It's like, okay.
I'm just imagining part of Cardinal is like, I'm gonna get so strong from this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I also imagine he has like one of those like little like birds that like tip forward and back automatically and just stands it set up to like pull whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway, so once you've activated that grapple,
Yep.
there should be another grapple. Oh shit! Actually, I'm so glad I double checked this before I said anything. So are you okay with potential extreme risk to your bodily health?
What are you talking?
Noir looks in what she assumes is Jet Sterling's general direction. I just saw he's in a chair.
Yeah.
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 I am ashamed he
Go.
doesn't have like a mojito.
Motherfucker, what?
Grab the
I-
mojito.
I-
out.
listen.
Draw him a beachberry alt later, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen, we can only pull out so many like visual
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
Just know that
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
got
yeah.
he's got a whole like
He's got a setup.
torch reading setup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah,
okay,
she
so-
looks in his general direction. Spikes, I presume.
Yes. So there's a grapple point. This is devious actually. If you didn't have a guide. I
Well,
guess
we
this
wouldn't
whole
be
place
any-
is devious if you don't have a guide. But so this is so 3 spaces to the east and 1 to the south. There's another grapple point.
So
mhm.
there.
Yes.
Yes.
Ding ding.
So this grapple point is actually really long and takes you through a spiked. The grapple point goes through a spiked wall. So it will suddenly slam you at high speeds through a bunch of spikes.
All right, Wheatley. All right.
Yeah. Just for reference, just so I can draw it, how far in is the spikes? Like, how many spaces?
Well, yeah. Noir
So-
was gonna throw a hammer as hard as she can.
It is pretty far. I don't know if your gravity stuff would stop it from reaching. I'll explain it like this. So imagine all the way up to the north. Imagine there's the space directly in that sort of column directly north of you, and then the 2 spaces to the side of it, right? That sort of 3 wide.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine from
Yeah.
the wall, that 3 wide and 2 down is spikes. And
So-
then
It's up like in this area.
yeah.
So
and
like
then-
here, I think.
And then the 1x3 directly below that is a platform that you can land on.
So
Okay.
so you need to let go before you hit the spikes. Is that the
or
idea?
maybe or maybe like I don't know. How does momentum work if you try and drop while these things are moving?
It kind of slingshots you.
Oh, so that's
Oh.
actually maybe not a good choice unless you want to be
You're gonna
really
have to-
precise with your timing.
You're gonna have to time it.
There is another platform, but it's weirdly shaped in a way that I don't think I could clearly explain. Which
I
means
have an
it's-
idea.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Just wait, just before we continue, I want to make sure we got this right. So, it's directly north, this 3 by something area, and then this is the let me get the red since we were using that, and then this is the platform.
Oh yes, this and that. I know what those shapes are.
I'm talking to
All right.
Scargle.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
well, Scarlet's not going to reveal it to us, but
Yeah.
But so just as a quick reiteration, Zenza, there's the wall to our right, that separates this chunk of it. There's the 3x3 directly next to that wall by the wall. That's the spikes, or is it like?
So like where Noir is currently,
Yes.
directly all the way to the north to that like northern wall, there's a 3x2 against the wall that is spikes, and then
3x2.
Okay, so not here.
Is
And
it
then
to
a
the right of the
3x1.
clock or in front of the clock?
it's to the right of the clock.
Yeah, so like
Okay.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll draw the 3
And
by
it's
2.
and it's also up against the wall that comes from the exit all the way down, right?
Yes.
So
It's
it's
against
nestled
the
in this
northern wall.
corner. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's it's like a 2 tall, 3 wide spike thing there, and then directly
No, not
south
like
of
that.
that,
Not at all.
there's a
No.
1x3 like of platform that you can step on.
It's like this right here. So
Okay.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
seeing,
so
seeing the fucking drawing of the platform where there is most definitely not a platform just had me smiling like Satan himself.
It's
Anyway,
up
can
against
imagine.
it's up against this wall too. So
Yeah,
move it one to the right, Soy.
okay, gotcha. If Kakapo could remove
that.
the green square that he made.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So-
those are the spikes. As
Gotcha.
I understand it.
Gotcha.
so to
Gotcha,
double,
gotcha.
triple, quadruple, quintuple check, a 2x3 spike wall up against the far end wall that the door is on, and completely adjacent to the big long walls.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nestled
directly
in that
north
corner.
of directly north of you.
Well, I haven't moved to the second grapple point.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
that
if you
was
had
a
moved to
The
the second
confusion,
grapple
yeah,
point.
that was the confusion right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's fine.
I had said move to the other grapple point, and then from there is what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hadn't
it's
done
fine.
that yet.
And then just to again make sure, right? So the safe platform, the one that is not the spikes that will kill us, right? That is like what size and where exactly if you go from the spikes?
It is 1 tall, 3 wide, directly in front of the spikes. It and the spikes basically make a 3x3 square.
Oh, that's
Okay.
so evil. All right. Okay. Then
There is technically other platform stuff, but it's like thin and spindly and weirdly shaped and off to the left in a way that you'd have to like try and jump and make
I
sure.
don't suppose.
Yeah.
I don't suppose Noir is just so cool, right? That if you were to slightly mistime the momentum that would carry you into the safe platform, she could like use her spear or something to stop herself from getting impaled.
The thing is, the grapple point literally moves through the wall itself.
That's so what I'm saying is you let go before it moves into
Yeah.
the spikes, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely
Yeah.
got to do that. There's one other
Yeah.
thing actually. So as
This
I
is
understand
the
it,
most important thing.
the clock, as I understand it, like I'm trying to give you an alternative suggestion.
Yeah.
So the clock is like in the top left corner, but like 1 to the right.
Yes.
Yes.
So the space to the right of that, and like a little bit of a long strip there, there's some platform. You could try and jump into sort of the crevice corner there. That
How long of a
Spaces.
strip?
Yeah. How long is this?
it's 3 spaces.
Oh, exactly what I did. Okay.
Okay.
So- So if you were to go, if you were to go 3 from the wall, so 1 space adjacent to the right of the clock, and 2 spaces down, that 3x3, that 1x3.
Yes, it's adjacent to the clock.
Yeah.
yeah.
in fact,
So
I don't know how big and immobile the clocks are. I imagine pretty
Pretty.
decently.
Yeah.
You could
They need to be
possi-
stationary in this one.
Yeah, you could possibly like try and use that as like a corner to wedge yourself in when you slingshot, and you could be safe.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
you could just I think we need to just activate it and you swing like to the northwest basically. You swing towards the clock and the platform itself.
just don't overshoot it, because there's no platform directly in the corner of the room.
You're just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, Penny. You're just gonna have to aim it. You're just gonna have to aim it.
She's just gonna be in horrible pain if she fails.
Yes, actually.
Yeah,
She
you
wanted
will
the
lose
cool-
a lot of stamina, and you will probably not be able to do much with that.
You
half.
wanted the
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
girl clock, so go ahead. Go
Yeah,
over.
yeah, she does want the cool girl clock. All right. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
my plan of action, right? Okay, I have a plan.
Hmm?
Uh,
Got a plan? You smart?
yeah. She's going to take a hammer
Yes.
and fiddle around with the grapple point or the chain, like ever so slightly, right? To wedge the hammer in it, grapple back to this spot, and ask for the thing to be moved so she can see how fast it moves.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
Makes sense. All right.
All right. So, yeah. So, with most of the chains, they pretty quickly just like whip you over, right?
Yeah.
This one starts a little bit slower and then like speeds up massively. Let me show like for reference, right? I'd best describe it as like watch along the chain, right? Like
Yeah.
like that kind of.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
like right here is the boost.
Yeah, where like
All right.
let's say like mark the boost spot again.
Right about here.
Okay, and then it goes like yeah.
So like when you're hitting like when you're hitting the boost about here, that's when you probably want to like fling over.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Now, Iris also brought up a very good point using the lance, because my lance is longer than the spikes.
Yes, it is.
That's also true. I mean, there's a risk either way. Really quick too, just to check. With Jet Sterling here. Is there anything between us and the clock and the spikes and this whole area that you haven't told us about yet?
Bless you.
You mean in that sort of same
Yeah,
northwest area?
in the whole northwestern like sort
There's-
of section.
There's a little bit more platform, but it's like it's spindly. It's like nothing like large and solid, and it's kind of weirdly shaped in a way that's like hard for me to describe, I guess.
Okay, so there's
And
the quick,
I
quick
feel
easy
like if
path
you're-
and the shitty path.
I feel like if you're slingshotting yourself, none of it is like wide enough for you to not slide off, except for the part that I
Yeah,
told you.
just in case, can you give us a rough location?
So you know that like 3 long platform I told you about?
The
It's-
1x3.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the like long up and down. That's
Yeah.
it's not just that, it's like connected to more like at the bottom of it, it then extends and sort of becomes a like 3x1 to the left, and then becomes at the end of that a 3x1 again down, and then 1 to the right, and then 1 down, and then 2 to the
Okay, so there's a long,
to the
shitty,
left,
terrible bridge that
For shitty, terrible people, yeah.
You-
and like it
you
would
could
create
try to
such a
do-
platform that if you tried to land on it, you would probably fall, because it would basically be a
Well,
one wide line.
let's call that for emergencies only.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After hearing that, Noir is going to try and just daintily drop a hammer on it.
Here's the thing: the bridge does not go that far down.
There was it kind of sped up in the explanation, so I kind of guesstimated.
I think
Yeah.
it probably ends about like here actually, because I think
It
it
goes-
goes
Oh,
like
okay.
to the left.
It
and
goes
down
at
here,
most
then,
6
like-
spaces down from the top of the hill.
Yeah, it's like around here really.
Oh, okay.
I think you're good to just try this plan and slingshot
Yeah,
yourself over, but
I-
the bridge is there just in case it's relevant.
Yeah, I had a secondary plan, right? Which is just jam the fucking lance into the wall and scrape it along.
All right.
Could. I mean, I feel like it might be possible to use the wall writing segment thing. We
Yeah,
have.
I was also thinking that. All right. So she's gonna grapple back to here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's gonna grapple back to here, and then she's going to
Rip and tear until it is done.
I'm just thinking real quick because that's fun. Okay. I have a plan depending on if things go bad. So, yeah, she's going to prepare herself. Gonna grapple onto the point, as I said, and as she tells like Cardinal to let it go, right? Just as it reaches the speed up point, she's going to basically position her lance right in such a way that it's pointing towards the spikes. Put both her feet on the lance. She's effectively holding it between her legs.
Yeah.
Right? And then basically hold it kind of like a because this thing's fucking huge. She's gonna
especially with the Mandrite on it.
Yeah. She's effectively going to like grab onto it with both hands, right? Once she cuz like I assume the grapple hooks are like an arm brace thing, right?
They're like closer to sort of Castlevania whips.
Okay, so she does have to hold it, I assume.
Yes.
Okay, so she's still gonna like do it with both her hands. I assume hold both. And basically when she gets thrown off, just try and position herself so that she just gets jammed, like the lance gets jammed into the wall, but she is effectively out of the spike. Right? And she is going to, once she unhooks herself, right, mid-flight, if things look like they're going bad, I have something else prepared. A secret tool that I have been holding on to.
That will help you now. Yeah,
yes.
Got it. So, to boil this past 20 minutes down, just give me a roll.
Alright, sure. That's a 3.
Die, actually.
Am I going to need to use my secret tool?
It's going to deal some damage to you, but not the most. If you want to use your secret tool to have it deal 0 damage instead, feel free.
Well, am I allowed to know how much damage I would take? My secret tool?
5. That's
my current bet. I'll take 5. I think she can deal with 5.
So here's the thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You do so, and you are able to avoid the worst of it, but it is still...
Boing.
It is still forcing your body to stop on a mega dime.
Yeah.
When, like... Yeah, no. Big Nopey McNoperton.
Ow, bones. Ow.
Yeah, it sends a fucking shock through your body.
Yeah,
you think you're an inch shorter.
She's like, no, I don't like that. Her epithet decides no. She goes back to the same one.
Yeah, just like, and then there we go.
Yeah, exactly. She drops a hammer to make sure there is ground beneath her.
Yes.
She drops to it, like, back down. Like, on just lying down. Okay. I made it.
You made it?
Ow. Painful. Didn't hit the spikes. Just momentum. Ow.
Well, it could have been worse. Hop over to the clock.
Give me a moment. I just need to catch my breath.
Yeah, and when Noir does that, goes over to the clock.
Right.
Yeah,
touches
yeah.
touches
I
the
was
thing.
holding her.
Die.
By the way,
hmm?
my secret tech, if I was gonna like die or take more damage, I have training with a vampire killer still. I could have reset the whole situation.
Damn true. Damn true. Anyway, the top left quarter of the door like ticks and clicks and whirs. But that's that.
All right.
Well,
Yep.
now
There's
it's
one more
Bishop
clock.
and Alex's turn.
Well,
Yeah.
More in
Bishop,
the lower
Alex,
left.
and Blanc,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's gonna. Blanc is gonna check the doors. Basically, she's on door duty.
Yeah, she can stay back. You guys, you guys should head over here.
In which case,
all right.
I'll lead the way.
Yeah.
You know, just as a right, we're able to make this jump, right, because of the increased jump distance from the grapple point, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can just jump
So
over here.
we.
Yep. Just jump over to the platform on the left.
All right, Alex.
All right.
This one should.
You know,
fairly-
since you're my Reaper, since you're my Reaper Superior and my gut's been officially banned in Reaper Law, which one do you want to take?
He like takes a second. I didn't realize you were taking it that seriously. But regardless,
Like, oh wait, just sort of like looks over to Cardinal, like, come on, nah, I'm just like elbows him, like, nah, I'm just ribbing with you. Come on, man. Like,
it doesn't necessarily matter to me. Jet Sterling, what's the lay of the land here?
Yeah.
All
Since
right.
specifically from the terrible staircase platform on the left.
On the
And
left,
now
yeah.
we're looking down. Now
Yeah,
we're looking
Bishop
south.
and Alex are currently on the southmost platforms of that funky platform on the left, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the person who's on the like most bottom west
Yep, that's
corner
Bishop.
of that, right?
Yeah.
If the railways are deactivated, which I believe, yeah, they just need to be deactivated.
Okay.
4 spaces south, 1 west.
4 spaces.
Another grapple point.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 west. So it'd be right here.
alright.
In which case, I suppose I'll go first.
Alright, yeah.
Bishop
Go ahead.
will hook on.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Now
All
there are
right,
some
where's it go?
you don't need to actually ride this one. It seems to ride into sort of a place that isn't really convenient for getting to the clock. There's a couple. There's like a platform and that we don't need to worry about. I'll just tell you what's necessary. Jump 2 to the east and 1 to the south.
2 to the east, 1 to the south. So 1, 2, 3. Right. Actually, this needs to be red instead. So it'd be this, I believe. In which case, hey, Alex, can you pass me that hammer from Noir?
Gotcha. Alex would toss it over. I
Just
can't
fucking
move
wings it full force towards him.
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Beans
Bonk.
Bishop at the head. He falls.
Falls and
to his
He
dies,
death.
falls and dies,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and then you need to do it all over again.
He'll just
Run
like
for.
yeah. He'll as Alex is tossed it a little bit more in like his immediate range, he'll telekinetically grab it, move it, try and place it here, just make sure.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah, appreciated.
So point is, once you're on that space, you are effectively in the top left corner of a 2x2 platform.
All right,
Extends out to the wall.
understood.
Yeah. Once you're there,
we can
you
delete
know-
this thing, by the way, Scar. So.
you could
Yeah.
say that you could move from that space diagonally down and to the east,
Down To the east, yes.
From there, you want to jump directly downwards, at least 3 spaces,
3.
maybe more.
That's doable with you.
Similarly, he'll just preemptively again telegrab the hammer, try and go 1, 2, 3, see if
Yeah,
it
you
equals.
Gmod force it into this. This is the start of the platform.
Okay. All right. How well? I guess I can feel out this platform. So
Yeah.
it would be. I'm going to presume it's like this. Is that right?
It is like this.
It's like way
Okay, it
thinner.
goes all the way up to the.
Or no. Okay, no, it isn't thinner. It just goes further.
No, it just goes up to the wall. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to go through this corner specifically because you know the sort of we were talking about the nooks before. Well, the nook that is formed in the bottom left of this place has a wall that covers the entrance to it, except in that little like path I told you to jump through.
Oh, so here there's a wall.
Yep.
above
There's
you.
two little
Can you
squares
feel it?
worth of wall.
Yeah, can you reach out and feel that?
Yes.
All right.
it
Let
is
me
there.
mark it up.
Right.
Understood.
Yeah,
Nope,
got it.
That's
What if
good.
what if I was just like, nah, Jet Sterling's a lying son of a bitch. No,
I think it would be funny if you put just a tiny little bit of misinformation to this just to make me sad.
Well, here's the thing. I was actually about to ask a question off of that. Can you see the 4th clock that's also down here?
The 4th clock?
There's-
Yeah, there it is.
Because you keep saying there are 3 clocks.
4 of
and
them, yeah.
There's another one.
Oh,
so
yeah. The sparkle was already not visible, so in that case.
So
Yep.
if you go from the clock Bishop is now next to, right, in this nook,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
Up from that 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, right? Up from that clock 4 spaces, and then to the left 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces up against the wall. That's where the last one is.
Oh, okay. That's simple then. I guess
Yeah.
Alex.
Yeah.
since,
So there is some misinformation.
Yeah, so
we need
excellent.
to get over there.
Go, if you get onto the
Yeah.
grapple point,
Yeah, I got it. Swoop.
you can jump 2 to 3 spaces to the what you call it? To the west. There's a 2x2 platform there.
Just.
Just
All
right
right.
there. Okay.
Just. Okay.
And you
Yeah,
land
so
on
you were also saying like, oh yeah, there's that platform, but I don't think it's necessary. And I was like, huh?
Well, yes, because
Anyway.
I did not see a clock here on that.
That's okay.
yes.
I'm
the
just saying it made me suspect that you could
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
one was missing for you.
Yeah. Well,
I suspect.
Tap,
God, now
tap.
I'm suspecting there might be more missing in the top left, since it's such a weird looking platform.
I don't know.
It doesn't look like there'd be anything.
We don't see
regardless,
anything.
Yeah.
That should be on the clocks.
So, Alex, yeah, you touched that.
Yep.
All right, I know what I'm doing here. You're not going to die. So the moment
Cool.
that clock is touched, right? It's interesting. Blanc can see a similar sort of burst of power akin to what happened the first time, and it's almost like from the black abyss that makes up this place, a couple of things are noteworthy, like stained glass and bricks and the like, stonemasonry. And over the course of like 3-ish seconds, almost cacophonously, it crashes all into itself, shattering one of the two shattering the lantern that fucking Bishop has at this point, particular ill-placed brick. And after a few seconds, the hallway looks kind of normal again, and you all find yourself at the entrance.
May I look now?
Yes, you may. And
Alright,
also,
the bridge is finished now.
yeah,
so
the
you can
bridge is
reveal the
finished,
other
and
part,
the
yeah.
scaffold is.
All right. Can you briefly reveal the whole thing? I just want to see what their map looks
Yeah,
like.
see what they had to say. Yeah.
Yeah,
And here,
yeah.
as a little bit of extra fun, I'll show you what I gave to Zanza.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah, I
and
definitely want to.
similarly, right? Just for future proofing.
That showed everyone, right?
No.
No.
What the fuck? Sorry, continue.
Yeah, for future proof it. Well, I'll wait till we reconvene with Jet Sterling in properly. But I want to ask you something before we move on from this area in general.
There we are.
Okay. Got it.
Right.
From the GM point of view, it was very different.
Hmm.
Fun.
Yeah, I know. So there is like a weird, funky path in the upper left. I mean, that's really the only thing we didn't really fully map out, I think.
Yeah.
And that means you didn't get an achievement. Die. I'm kidding.
Ah,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Thanks.
There's that. There's like a small platform, like a very small, unnecessary platform in the bottom right against the wall. That I was like, I don't need to tell you guys about that. And then there's obviously the sort of asynchronous bricks that sort of follow closer towards the doors.
Yeah, whatever that
was
shit
of
is,
no
you know.
use.
Yeah, it's
It was aesthetic. Also, I have a path out of it.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, so
that's
see,
really
we
cool.
did have the clock. Or, well, she closed off again, but yeah, we had the.
yeah.
second
Sorry.
clock. No, it's fine.
Now,
Well, we
Scarlet
did it.
question.
Huh.
Yes. The scaffolding is back.
Can I
Mhm.
step on it?
Yes.
Thank God.
Jet Sterling. Real quick, actually, were you able to bring the book along with you this time?
No.
No.
Well, very hopefully this doesn't reactivate the puzzle again.
She gives hug.
Mhm.
Yes.
But, for the sake of this, right?
Yeah.
If I try and tap it, is it rickety again, or is it sound?
It is sound.
Okay. Same if I
More
move a little
sound
bit.
than it was. Yeah, you can move.
Alright. Just for the scenario in which
Yeah.
we all die, I am photographically memorizing the layout so we can skip
yeah,
the
no.
puzzle next time.
Yeah, no, there we are.
There we go.
Done.
That's what I
Done it,
wanted to
done
do. In case we die
Done it,
again, we don't need to go through it very slowly. We can hand wave it, and we can just have the information
Yeah.
at our fingertips.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
It was a
okay.
very
Yeah.
fun puzzle, but it's very slow, and I don't want to
Yeah.
slow down any further.
I had a
progress.
lot of fun.
And we've been spending enough fucking time. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Real quick, real quick, now that Cardinal isn't like focusing on saving everyone's lives and pushing everything there, Theseus, not having done much this session, just looks at Cardinal and implants the thought in his head that Spy from TF2 entered the thing and he hasn't come out since.
What
So,
the fuck
it's
do
a
you
false
mean?
memory.
He wants to do
Oh,
this
nice.
finally because every time he's tried to affect me with Theseus, it's failed because of him forgetting that Bishop can't be affected
'cause
and
it's
Cardinal
Bishop.
being unaffected.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And you'd
I just
actually
wanna
still
be
didn't
funny.
work.
I just
You
want to
can
be
actually-
funny.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
You are.
Hi.
I'm gonna give her a, hold on. Where is it? Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on. Where's my regular heal here? Here we go. 3 heals everybody. So this should heal you for a little bit at least, if it works.
I will say, heal for just 2.
I'll take it. Okay. Ow. Thank you. Oh. Very much in pain.
That's
Well,
okay.
Yeah, good job everyone regardless. I mean, kinda gives a thumbs up. I'd say other than some hiccups, we pretty much aced that project, pretty well.
Cardinal would look over to the rest of the group and then to Bishop. Brother, did you and Jet Sterling manage to see anything over here? Points. No, walked over there earlier, it seemed naught but a bunch of space dust and the same kind of weird, whimsical, video gamey, I suppose, area as before. I'm not sure if there is anything there actually, but I shouldn't see anything.
Oh, is it like those other weirdly long hallways we found so far that don't seem to go anywhere?
Perhaps.
Potentially.
Oh.
I had yet to investigate in detail because you know that they say in video games you have to check the left path first all the time.
I haven't heard
What?
Hey Noir, how many hammers do you have?
She sort of like pats herself down. About as many as I need.
Okay.
I have a lot.
Muriella holds out her hands expectantly.
Noir looked at her like, "You want my hammers?"
Well, you can throw them if you want, but come over here.
I would like them.
Just start throwing those babies.
Yeah, sure. She'll start throwing those babies.
Uh-huh. Throwing one of the hammers, it's weird. The gravity pulls down less on the objects, but throwing out the hammer, you can watch it just sort of fall into the galaxy-like abyss. There are no real tricks here. From what you can tell, it just goes on forever, and the hammer endlessly gets smaller and smaller.
Alright, guess we're going the other way.
Goodbye, sweet prince.
I suppose it is simply like the other hallways we've seen then.
Maybe they'll all connect up later.
Let's just go through the door.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, before we as a collective move on, because I presume... Like, listen, there could... I'm going to assume I know what's happening next in boss fight. But... I'd like to go piss real quick, so I'd like to, like, be right back.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Oh, she's gone.
This
I
has been a
can
really
steal
fun
the
session
lamp.
so far.
Bit
But
of a weird start. But...
I mean, no, like honestly, like this gives me like the same feeling as like Museum of Madness, as it's like not like high octane, constantly like heavy RP, heavy combat session where it's just like chilling and playing characters with your friends and figuring out these puzzles. Like, it's
Gotta
like the same
say.
exact feeling, and I really like it a lot.
Glad we're all gamers. We went down to pick up the second lantern.
Yeah.
Lol, oops, you know? The
Yeah.
proper solution to that would have been pressing them both down puts the spiked, the like, you know, one in a precarious position in the center / like in the spikes, so you would have been able to crossfire.
Yeah, I figured.
But no, you guys didn't do that, you fucking idiot.
Well, it'd be cool.
That's fair. I'm gonna quickly just be back in a minute. How's about so I can get a throat lozenge or something?
No.
Sounds good.
Well,
I'm gonna
he
stretch,
said no,
I'm gonna stretch my
actually.
legs.
Alright.
No, you can't. I'm kidding.
It's a standard break time.
Yeah.
Back in a B minute,
Which is
like
much
a-
longer than a regular minute.
which is much longer than a B movie.
Yeah.
Damn, 90-minute break.
Yeah.
If it were a 90-minute break, I would just want to take a nap.
Yeah, this has been a good time. Wish I was like cognizant, but it's been fun.
It's okay. I love you. You're my princess.
I've done a couple DBA sessions on no sleep, so I'm able to survive, but you know it's not the best.
This is probably the one I've been either this or Cynthia part 2 that I've been the most tired for.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably not going much longer. We don't need
Uh-huh.
to go for a real long session. We can do these whenever, you know, we're all free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's been fun. For sure, though.
I love puzzles like these.
Yeah, no, they're fun.
I feel like I had an especially fun experience as the one with the knowledge, being like, okay, how do I explain this in a way that they won't fuck it up and die?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always fun time. Yeah.
And it makes me incredibly curious how this is going to be run for the second group.
Yeah.
I want to see
Yeah.
if they more or less are like the same as us and it works out fine, or if it like becomes a nightmare.
Yeah, no, because like, the other groups are also parties of 6, right? Because like you need a party of 6 to 1 for the lever, 1 for the man in the chair, and then 4 for each clock.
Yeah.
Although
yeah,
I
makes
assume
sense.
Scarlet could like adjust it for party members.
Potentially.
We just have 7 because I was like, hey, what if I was also a pair of
I don't
twins?
I don't think you technically would need 6 because you could basically do all of the clocks except there was one in the lower right that the one I did really didn't require the lever at all.
Yeah.
So you could just have them then go to
Yeah,
that.
that's true. That's
Calories obtained, ladies and gents.
nice.
Augers.
I have returned. Hello.
Ah,
Also
perfect
nice.
timing.
But you know who doesn't have perfect timing? Kakapo H. Kakapo. The H stands for Hakapo.
By the way, Scarlet, I am enjoying the session, but I will ask that we don't go like for too much longer, if that's all right.
Uh-huh. In that case, there are 2 potential places that the session could end.
One is by killing you.
Ooh.
Nah, including the possibility of death, that would be 3.
Ah,
That is true. We could fight Capri again.
yeah.
You know what? I know we just got past him, but let's just go fight Kepri again, you know?
Yeah.
Even though we now know that Capri is just oh, what's her name again?
A bug.
Leola?
Leola. Yeah. Now we know that Capri is just Leola's little bug pet friend and doesn't mean any harm and was just hungry. Let's go kill it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time,
Get
next
some
time we
revenge.
die, assuming we do, we should just get food for the bug.
I mean, that was
Yeah.
explicitly what we Leola like gave
That's
us
what
like
we
the
did.
cake, right? So like
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
give
did
him
that.
cake.
right.
The only
I thought we beat him so hard into submission that he gave us the key.
I mean, that's what happened, but once we saw Leola, she was like, if you see my little bug around, give him this cake.
Right.
so now
I
we
don't
know
have
how
a
to
memory.
always get past him.
Hi.
The only
Yeah.
thing that we
Okay.
haven't done in this, version, but have before is sundown.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to go fucking destroy him again at some point.
Yeah.
I know
But we
that
can
that
just
is,
save him for last because we know it's a guaranteed fight.
Yep.
So
All right. So, are you all wanting to enter the next area?
I'm good too.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm good too.
Sure.
Opening the door on the other side, there's just a sort of large stained glass window that
Ugh,
goes
There it is.
along like a floor.
Oh wow! Ooh, bright.
Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it
Oh,
when the
wow.
game doesn't load.
Maybe I can
Yeah.
do it like.
I'm refreshing. It'll be fine.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
it's
see
better,
it fine.
thanks. Yeah,
Ah,
I've
jeez.
I've learned that certain windows like that are definitely really bright, so it's best to tint them.
Apologies.
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Alex just sort of like shields their eyes as they come into the room.
Well,
Imagine like Lorel like drops down and like starts eating the floor. But continue. Sorry.
so who do you think we're fighting here? Sora, Riku, Kairi?
There's a door just on the other end.
No, this is Royal's place, remember?
Oh, right.
Nominee.
Nom.
Nominee.
Yeah.
The door keeps flashing in and out of existence.
That's super cool. Roll 20.
No, it was just the way you were moving it through the darkness.
The darkness, Sora.
The door.
So
Yeah,
Jet
that's-
Sterling, right?
Riala.
You died.
Y'all clubs me to death with the lamp.
The golden
Finally.
apparatus behind you explodes with power.
Uh-huh.
Hi.
Yes. Weird. Well, still, the big thing behind you explodes a little bit, and crawling out is someone who's very, very upset.
All right, you son of a bitch! Listen the fuck up!
She like flies up so that she can't get jarred again.
Ooh.
I don't even know where to start with you. I don't even know where to begin to explain the emotions going through my head. I don't like it.
Mad?
That's a very good word, actually, and I appreciate it.
No,
I
I hate-
appreciate what?
I hate to say this, but you were going to kill us.
It's either we. Wow, that's convenient
Yes, I
timing.
was! I knew that as in, but like, you know, it's... Never mind.
Well, it's either we kill you or you get put in the jar.
If anything, we're
Um,
choosing the more humane option, I believe.
No. No. It's humiliating. And makes me very sad.
Would you prefer that you die?
The fucking video of the guy going, then die. You know,
Yeah.
flashing over my
This
head.
is a mock trial.
Oh, but you think that death is the next like thing that's gonna happen? No.
They like fly up to Jet Sterling and put a finger to his mouth.
No. You don't understand. You don't understand what else? What other kind of powers I hold?
Okay, so as soon as Vantoria says that, suddenly they remember that Larry actually is delivering pizza to them, but also is going to kill them. So sorry.
That is wonderful to hear, but knowing this, they brandish their staff.
And now, as to prevent my assassination, I'm going to show you what else the great disciple Vantorius can do!
Do we have to wait another 30 minutes?
No.
30 minutes or less and your pizza's free?
She knows about the pizza. God damn it!
What? I was making a joke.
Damn.
Theseus like rolls over.
I love the idea of just making a joke at the same time, but not actually knowing it's relevant.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. Right next to each other again, huh? Hey, Bishop, you can go first.
Sure, if you want.
I just don't want to play these next to each other.
Twin sandwich.
Vantorius has a very wide grin on her face as she remarks,
Because I feel like being kind, I'll let you get the first attack.
Bishop, it's your turn.
Actually, it'd be Noir.
Benoit's turn, actually.
That's actually very true. I'm the gongliest around.
It's also not on turn order unless that's part of the joke.
It is,
Just go.
I think so.
It's the mechanic here.
Alright.
Alright. Well, if you say so. As, you know, this thing appears.
Hmm.
Ooh, okay. Alright, yeah, sure. Noah is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. How big is Ventorius? Like small?
Like 5-foot-ish.
Okay, they're not jar-sized anymore.
They're not literally 1 inch tall anymore.
Alright, cool. They have wings, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna pin them to the ground by the wing.
A bit grandiose of a goal, but give me a roll.
I mean, if she wants to get out, she can fucking rip her own wings off.
Yeah, alright. You like stab her, right? And try and scratch her wings, but she manages to sidestep.
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
Greatest adversary. She's charging up that exact same attack.
Only 1 ability saved.
I see. Interesting.
Okay,
well,
so
that would
she's
be
gonna
doing.
reflect our stuff back.
Yeah.
Is the idea.
That would be doing 4 damage. I assume she can just re-aim it.
Yes.
Alright, that's fine. Let me just check something. How far is she? Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I had to reread this. Alright, just base version. Oh. You're gonna store one thing at a time.
Okay.
So, do 2 damage.
Yeah, the 2 damage is dealt, and she does the same quote-unquote animation.
Do you think that'll be enough to defeat me?
Yes. Also, let me just check my fucking, my fucking things here, because if I move to here, the energy will move to here, because that's the most even space, and then Blanc can do this. Oh, that doesn't show up. It's a 2 anyway. This would have been a, this would have been just a follow-up, go up and stab. But I failed.
dodges. Yeah,
Yep.
you try, but she just dodges out of the way.
Oh, she, did she dodge that way? Through the energy, or no?
No, I'm just doing it for the sake of like a
Okay.
second. Shut up!
I know, I'm just making sure. Alright, real quick, does Ventorius have any times, or is she like just like this?
She's just like this. This is the only thing in her kit as of current.
Alright, cool. Just making sure, because I have that one thing on wrong.
She has do what you just did and die instantly.
Yeah. Alright. That's
Alright.
that's the twins. That cost longer stamina.
Vantorius is currently charging,
Well,
disappearing.
twin A. Okay,
Bishop,
so
you're up.
it charges the last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, Bishop looks to Vantorius here. Out of curiosity, I'm not very familiar with video games, but I believe I've heard of this once before.
I don't know what video games are either.
Hmm.
I'm not that smart.
So hey gamers, right? I just want to like ask.
Yeah.
I want to like pull the chat. How we're feeling as players right now. Is this go-go? Is the solution to not do anything?
Question mark? I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
If she can't do anything,
Oh,
then
okay.
she can't do anything.
well. Here's the thing. Out of character, I feel like you might be right.
Yeah.
Right? Or that it at least is one way to do this.
Yeah.
Now, but here's the thing. In character.
Yeah. In character.
Like, now, in character, if Bishop would figure that out, feel more than free. Like on my turn at most, where I would probably be like, well, what is all you do? Copy other people? What else do you have? You know, or something. But like,
yeah.
But that's my turn, so you do what you're.
Well,
doing.
yeah, and you see, that's the thing. That's why Bishop was leading where it was going to be, right? So let's get this started, right? So Bishop and Cardinal look to each other, and I know I actually started as Bishop, but I'm going to actually go to Cardinal because I had an idea I like better. So Bishop will switch to secondary, and let me double check if I put a specification on this.
One other super quick thing, not to interrupt, but like, we could ignore her, but if we don't beat her up, she's just gonna follow us and charge up her shit.
I know.
So
I know. I'm
it's
just
probably still good to fight, but yeah, that's all.
In which case, yeah. All right. What Cardinal's going to do is we're going to move 1.1. I don't want to be in the. I still want to be kind of close. 1.5, 3, 4.5. We'll go here, right? With Bishop following along. And Cardinal's main action, though I suppose that actually here, because this will be less dangerous than Disappearing Act, because they can only have one thing sorted at a time, right? So Bishop's gonna use the thing, try and just fling Philosophy Reaver at Vantorius.
They fucking take the hit full force.
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
No, not nearly enough. We're just getting started. As Cardinal clasps his hands together, places them on the ground, and I'm going to try and use Alchemist's Paradise to sort of smush and entrap Vantorius in a like a big I don't even know how to describe it because it's not quite like a cube, but like a big sandwich of stained glass and shit, right? So we're gonna try and do that shit. And do that. Maybe deal some damage in the process as well, of course. But, here we go.
Yeah, no, more than doable. They'll take 3 from that. And, well...
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
And now that they're smushed, within, stained glass prison, right? You know one thing about stained glass, and how it, interacts with light, right? And all that kind of shit. This is, with the aesthetic of this thing, Bishop's then gonna use Disabling Shutdown and have it, just go all through and basically strobe grenade her. So that not only is going to stop the charging of Alchemist's Paradise that she has, but also stun her potentially for a future thing.
Yeah.
So here's this.
It'll also stop the charging of put her in her, actually.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just like, the charge is indeed interrupted.
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
It's Blanc's turn. They don't respond to that.
Well, if this is the situation, they sort of look to the other pair of twins. Are you planning on just stunning them with this?
I mean, at that point, they turn to them. I mean, I suppose if you have another plan or idea of dealing with them, feel free, but it seems as if they're not doing anything but copying what... Well, I suppose we haven't seen them actually do that yet. So never mind, let's rewind meta for a second. They don't really seem to be...
I mean, yeah, you know that's her one capability. Like, you metaphorically, meta-wise know that her current passive is...
Yeah, I forgot video game. So, in that case, well, if all she's going to be doing is copying us, if we can restrict her in some way after we do things, then in that way... You do what you wish, though.
Let me calculate something. I have 5 space movement. Damn it, not enough. I was just gonna move the ball into them, because that's not an attack or an ability, it just is a thing. But you know what? Yeah, she figures actually giving them something to work with seems like a bad idea. So... I have an idea. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. As a main action, as a main action, she's just gonna lightly shove Venturia's. Just like one space. Oh, I don't know, this way.
Yeah. Give me a roll.
One space to the south and one to the west.
Yeah.
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 Give me a roll, Penny.
In which case, if she's trying to do this, Cardinal would release her from her stained glass prison.
Yeah, alright. Upon being shoved, you know, she gets thrown into the fucking sun.
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
She takes 2 damage.
Yeah.
She's so powerful and confident.
But according to the technicalities of the passive, I think the shove was the attack. I think.
Give it a round and we'll see, right?
We'll see. That's me.
Alex.
Alright, I have a very funny series of ideas that we could potentially go for. Sox is gonna run up. And did Bishop suggest that idea in universe, by the way? So like,
no, I specifically, I kind of implied like the idea of like Bishop, like, oh, I believe I've heard of something like this before, but you know.
Gotcha. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Good.
Listen, I know normally I wouldn't pull the hey meta wise, right? But like, no, I just wanted to make sure. It's like, how do we do this? I'm like, I know this one. I'm aware of this one.
Yeah. I have a really funny idea. To Soleil, I need to ask.
Yeah.
For Ramshackle Distraction.
Yeah.
If I have the follow-up capability be Theseus coming in and doing it like Shababa Dubada or whatever, you know,
doing
like,
his ability that he has, yeah.
Yeah. Does that effectively count as Alex casting a partner I can rely on?
Does it count as Alex using a
bring Theseus into the field of combat? Or do I have to use a partner I can rely on in order to get that option out there in the first place?
Right. Let me really quickly look at how I wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way that I wrote it is that you would have used a partner I can rely on first. In that case. Because it's a friend summoned via a partner I can rely on, meaning that they need to have been summoned by it first before you can do it.
Cool. Yeah, cool. So, Alex is going to use a partner I can rely on as a bonus action, because she can do that. Because I already built that up.
Yep.
Partner I can rely on.
That's why that little distinction isn't much of a problem, because Alex's whole gimmick is that, so, oops.
Exactly, yeah. I'm gonna use, and before I bring things in, here's what I'm gonna do. Theseus is going to, well actually first, let me roll to see if I can summon him in. Come on, baby. Yeah,
that works.
Theseus pops in. Theseus is going to use false memories to afflict Vantoris with a memory. Oh yeah, there's a polar bear bringing pizza to you that's also going to assassinate you. But, however, you previously met this polar bear before. It was a really intense encounter. However, during their last encounter, he slipped on a special invisible trap that you can't touch at all. If you move more than 5 times, you'll explode into a million pieces. Therefore,
Okay.
you've moved 3 times. You're running out.
Yeah.
You're hitting this bitch with the 5-point exploding heart technique.
Actually, I'm gonna bring him in here so he gets a +1 to that. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that
Theseus-
the 5 matters though. But
Yeah,
yeah.
Theseus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Theseus does a little tiny little like, you know, bippy of energy, and you can tell it didn't work, but well.
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
And see, that's the genius of my plan. Alex knows how Theseus works, so he can just tell y'all that it's not real.
Lyriala.
Well, that's a bonus
that was
action.
Oh,
That was a
okay,
bonus
sorry,
action.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry.
Yeah. Listen, I got cool action economy. Alex is gonna make some bombs for everyone. And Alex
Okay.
is like, alright. Now, if you start recalling weird things about a... What was it, Theseus? Okay. If you start recalling weird things, that's him. Yeah. And don't worry, Ventorius, he's never going to use like any abilities on you, so all your memories are real. So, just and then
Ah,
immediately
cool!
pull.
I
Yeah.
believe you implicitly!
Yeah, cool. Here's some bombs, everyone. Not you. Just Ventorius. Just gonna give people
Yeah.
bombs.
You get
You
one.
get
Aren't
one
real,
bomb.
Actually.
I get one bomb.
Or well, actually, it's
Who wants a bomb?
It's a minimum of 2. Did you
Level up.
Oh, on a success. Yeah, I was gonna say a level up. Yeah, so it's a minimum of 2, even if you fail. So.
Yeah. Minimum 2? Yep, so I can pass out 2 bombs. I'll give one to Cardinal because he does matter stuff, and I'll give one to Jet Sterling, the greatest thief in the multiverse.
Cool.
So yeah, so let's just, yeah. Now we have a harmless attack charged up to attack us, so, you know, we're good on that front.
Lyriala.
I'll do you one better, right? Lyriala, you know, has been thinking as this fight's been going on. She says, "So that's all your power can do is copy what we do? Well, I have a technique so strong you'll never be able to do it, no matter how hard you try." And
Oh no.
she's
I know
going
what this
to
is gonna be. This is gonna be very funny.
she's gonna
Yeah.
use her give me a sec. Yep, use her once per combat with her lantern wand to do a big chain heal on the 4 people in this area.
Yep. There it is.
So
Oh my fucking god.
let me just double check I know what I'm doing here. So it chains in the same manner, which means that it decreases by, yep. Okay, we're gonna start off by shooting it at Noir. So I will pay 3. And, yep. And then, hold on, I gotta make sure I'm really sorry. I gotta calculate this right, so it'd be 1 times. It'd be +3, yep, okay. That's a 9.
That's a 9, yeah. Here's the thing, right? I should explicitly mention. Well, number 1, success of this. How much would it heal for usually?
So it's gonna be healing Noir for 9, Alex for 8, Cardinal, or sorry, Noir for 9, Theseus for 8, Alex 7, Cardinal 6.
Okay. Just those 4?
Yeah, because it won't chain to Bishop because he's not affected by anything.
Vantorius isn't affected either?
Ventorius won't copy it if it doesn't affect them, I assume then.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yep,
do
that's
I...
the case.
Yeah, I thought what you were doing was making them copy the heal so they heal us more. I thought that's what you were doing.
Well, that's what I was doing. I just didn't realize it had to hit her as well.
It has to
Okay,
hit,
well, no,
yeah.
I can make it hit Ventorius too. I'll make it hit Ventorius for 5 healing then.
Alright.
So, like, it's still gonna help us more. Then
Uh-huh.
give me 1 sec too, because it's a damage in range. Yeah, no, okay, so that'd be all of them if I hit Vantorius as well. Yeah. So that's it.
Take with the suboptimal roll, take 2 away from what you would heal, but otherwise you're good.
Okay, so
I should
7,
explicitly mention
7, 6, 5, 4, 3 for Vantorius. Then. Yes,
So-
Elsa.
So I do want to explicitly mention, right, that like whenever Vantorius gets hit with something, she like, as mentioned, does a sort of like pose and starts charging energy in her hand, like she's about to fucking play the Yu-Gi-Oh card that wins her the game, right? And well, she was hit with something, so
Do you think that will be enough to defeat me?
Oh no, don't do that back at us.
Hi, I think that enemy got the point.
yeah. Jet Sterling, what are you doing?
Yeah, so the last thing she was hit by is what she's gonna do in one turn. So you might actually just want to hold your turn if you want her to heal us,
Or do
just
something.
else
Yeah, or
that
do
won't
something
hit her,
that doesn't
yeah.
hit her. Yeah.
The thing is, I don't think I can hold my turn because I'm at the bottom of initiative. You can't loop around like
No,
that.
you can not take your action.
Yeah, but then I'm
like-
just skipping my turn. I don't want to skip my turn. I just want to take it.
Well, you can still do stuff
even-
that doesn't hit her directly,
Yeah.
And I would be fine with you fucking holding your turn as it were, like after the war and such.
Anything.
I don't see
Jet
why
Yeah,
Sterling,
you
I
can
could-
still hold it.
Okay.
I can give you an
I'll do
idea.
that.
You can. I
No,
gave you
I
the
have,
bomb.
I
You
have, I have ideas. I just like
Okay.
they would target her. And
Yeah,
you know,
got it,
cool
got it.
thing of them. So hold.
can- Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right. Holding till after who?
Until after her thing fires. Yeah.
I guess so.
If
Yeah.
you-
All right. That's fair. She with a maniacal grin, like after a few moments, turns her hand around and blasts a colossal beam of energy.
That's pretty good.
So that is
So
that
she
is
wouldn't have
pretty
the
good.
half moon. She wouldn't have the full moon component, which means that it's just it isn't amplified. It's just the 6, 5, 4, 3 on like that.
Yeah.
healing.
So Bishop heal for
Bishop can't be effective.
Bishop heal for like 7.
Bishop
Cardinal
can't be
for
effective,
5.
but-
Oh, that's fair. Sorry. In that case, Noir, Alex, Cardinal.
In that order?
Yes.
So 7, 6, 5 to you guys. Yep.
Oh, nice. I'm back to full.
And she goes right to charging another attack. Jet, what do you do?
All right. So I had 2 ideas. One of them I don't actually know how much would work. Because I've seen her use an ability, right? And I have I recently got my funny once per combat that lets me steal an ability from someone for the rest of the
Oh my
combat.
god.
Right? So my thoughts were things like, oh, well, I could steal the nuke that takes 30 minutes to charge, or I could steal, I don't know, one of the abilities that she's copying from us, and then we can just keep using that while she can't use it back.
That's very fun.
Oh, we could fully heal Infinite Loop.
We could.
Well,
No,
I don't.
my second
That is a
idea-
once per combat, but anyway.
Yeah, it's a once per combat. My second idea is to, property poach and steal Vantorius's energy so she's all eepy and wants to sleep.
She's
because
eepy?
what's she gonna do? Give me a nap?
Oh god, god,
EP.
yes, that sounds so nice.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
The
for
point is,
either
those
of
are my
those.
2 ideas.
I think either of them are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like both of those.
I want to use my once per combat because we're in a combat and I just got it and it's
Yeah.
fun and I don't
Oh,
always have a
God.
good chance to use it.
If we did want to do this skip the fight strategy that Soleil proposed, you could continuously steal the charge time of her fucking kill you move, so she just can't do anything.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking of I could steal the 30-minute charge move and then she can't use
She
that.
can't
against
use
us.
it. Yeah, that's also works.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll attempt, I should say. I should
Sure,
never say
sure.
that I'll
Let's
just do it.
Let's try. Oh yeah, it worked. let's actually try this strategy, because now the last thing she used is a once for combat, so she can't do anything if this is gone.
Yeah, so, yeah, you're stealing her, you know,
Her big-
interloper
her big-
obliterator.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her big nuke.
Here's the fun thing, right? Actually, well, you let Vantorius go first. So, are you doing that?
Yeah.
All right. Noir's turn. What are you doing? Nothing is a fine answer.
I just
Yeah,
think
no,
it'd
the
be
thing
funny
is,
if
she's
we
down to
healed.
see where this goes.
I think it'd be funny if we healed more than we took from this fight. You know?
Yeah.
She's
So,
just gonna,
yeah.
she's just gonna hang out here, make sure the energy doesn't go off.
So,
Uh,
here's the funny thing, right? As it flips over to Vantorius's turn, she turns her hand around, and
Well,
so Lyriala, Jet Sterling, and Blanc. You how about you guys heal?
that is a 3.
that is
How
a
much?
3.
Eh,
And
that's fine.
to be fair,
The passive has to have something good about it, yeah?
I know you're probably just doing this because it's a joke, right? But it is once per combat, the healing part. So if you want
Her
to...
passive ignores once per combats.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, not explicitly stated.
Oh. Okay. How much was it again? On who?
It's Lyriala, Jet, and Blanc.
Okay.
For how much?
5 to you, 4 to Blanc. It would be.
Okay. I'm back.
All right, sure.
She like clutches her chest in
Yeah.
pain.
Oh my god.
I'm
Cardinal.
not sure as to where this is going.
Here, actually, how about we change the question slightly, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long are you going to let her continue doing this attack?
I mean, I want to like kill the full-on bishop.
Yeah, you might as well switch. You know.
I hear nobody saying, I would like to attack her as she's doing these, right?
Yeah.
No.
But Blanc is like getting a little bored, but she's not gonna stop the plan. Noir is just interested in seeing where this goes.
Yeah, you can switch Bishop to the one in charge as Vantorius turns their hand around with incredible power. Uses
it's
Lantern
powerful.
Wand.
The power of the moon is truly
Blanc's
spectacular.
turn. Vantorius's turn. Turns the hand around, blasts you with Lantern Wand. Blasts you with Lantern Wand.
I'm just
Oh.
gonna.
Blasts you with Lantern Wand.
Oh,
Blasts you
yeah.
with Lantern Wand.
Oh.
Blasts you with Lantern.
oh
And
my
she
god.
she keeps doing it, no matter how little you are dying from it. No matter how many times, there is at no point any inkling of idea that this could potentially not be working in her mind.
Yeah. Oh man. Ah. Oh man, this is really something. We're really being attacked right now.
Yes, you're wounding even the great Jet Sterling, greatest thief in the multiverse, or as much as you can wound him, I guess.
Yeah, this is getting really fucking tiring though. But let me tell you, I'll keep doing it until you guys keel over. And
Oh my god.
Vantorius.
Back in the jar.
Oh.
Back in the jar she goes.
Oh no,
George
your
goes.
incredible tenacity proved us very wrong in our assumptions. Oh, she's in the jar. Okay.
Now, hey everybody, Alex just goes into the center real quick. We got her in the jar. That was a real fun time. Feeling really healthy. Very good job, Lyriala. Like, kind of gives like a light clap. So, this is like, not only are we like on like a, like, in like a weird epithet thing that like works on like video game tropes, but like, I don't know. Comedy comes in threes, right? We might have to prepare to deal with her one more time.
That would be really funny. I think I'm okay with this.
Oh no.
Oh no, what
I mean-
shall we
I mean-
do the next time we have to deal with her? Surely we can't think of
I mean,
anything.
I know. Let's just, Jed, if you can steal that one ability that kills us instantly, we might be
That's
just
what I
shrugs.
did.
It just worked so much better than I ever thought it would.
Yeah. Just making
Hilarious.
sure. Just making sure. Yeah.
Oh, there are no
the reason
combat
that-
rewards, I assume, so let's keep going.
There's
Yeah.
there's one proficiency, one stamina, no level up option. Here
I'll take one prof.
I'll take one stam. I'll go up to 35 because it's a nice number. Yeah, the reason Alex was just saying like, hey, Jet, maybe use that thing again was because I wasn't sure if that lasted forever.
Oh, it doesn't last forever though.
Yeah.
It only lasts till combat. Jet Sterling's not a perma copy character. I just couldn't think. I didn't want him to feel like a copy character. I just wanted him to have a thing where he steals an ability because that feels like the most greatest thief of the multiverse thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
I'm
much?
Sure.
staying here for a half an hour. I'll be able to use the attack again, and I'll break out.
Oh no, then we'll really be defeated.
How
Yeah.
much?
He gets it.
How much was the stamina and prof again? Sorry.
One.
One each.
No
basically.
level up. Yeah.
Yeah. In that case, I know it's not like one of each. I just mean one.
Hold up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just tell me who you give it for, what to.
I have one stored stat that I can do. So, because if I don't take it, then it just goes in there. So both of them are gonna gain one prof.
Alright, what are they at?
2318 in Blanc and Noir order.
Nothing.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'm confused on. Hold on. I think my stamina numbers got fucked up somewhere in all of these things. Sorry, keep going.
Quick. How much did I get from giving Jet and Cardinal the bombs?
Just two.
Red stat. Just two? Perfect. Yeah. Alright, old buddy, old pal. Give me the juice.
Well, I think I did pretty well there.
Yeah, you did.
I'd say so.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Alex puts away Idare before Scarlet can do her thing because she didn't take the bone I threw her like an idiot.
I said two.
No,
You did say it in the
I
voice.
didn't do
Yeah.
the funny voice, but like.
Yeah, I know you
whatever,
like
man.
doing that, so I was just giving you the funny little thing, but you didn't take it, so
I
you know, whatever.
appreciate thinking about me, but stop.
All right, continue.
Don't
Shut
think
up.
about me.
Now I just have to ignore the voice in my head telling me to smash this glass.
Wait, what? Just sort of
All right.
like.
So, real fast. There is another section here. So, I would say that it's like double-ish the time of the first puzzle that you had to go through. So our
Mhm.
options are go through that, and then end the session, or end the session here.
I'm fine with ending the session here.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
good
good
to
with
keep
all
going,
that.
but if Zanza wants to go / needs to go, then we can end it.
Yeah.
I'm
I
good
mean,
either
like,
way.
yeah. And,
Three and a
if this
half hour
one's a
session,
little
everyone.
short, if this one's a little short, I mean, first of all, 3.5 hours is plenty fine for normal D&D.
A normal
For
person
normal
session,
human
yeah.
beings.
Yeah, but also,
Yeah.
I'm up to, potentially make up some other time, during the week or whatever.
Sure, yeah. I'll
Oh,
check my schedule if that's the case, but yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will make the executive call that we end the session here. Stop streaming, you motherfucker. Got it. Alright. There we go. Another thing of 192 dusted, done otherwise.
Well, if that's the case, before we do properly end off the stream, I just want to say, of course, thank you to all the viewers for joining us for this way shorter than usual DBA stream. If you enjoyed yourself, you're new around here, and you want to catch up on you can join us on more of these things we're doing here, whether it's more 192, more DBA things, or their spin-offs, or anything else, tabletop games, video games, or whatever else, you should join our Discord server. Yo, the link, whoa, yowza. Go there to get notified. You know, when we're going live and what have you, post memes and fan art we could show off at the end of the session, and the stream, rather, you know. All that stuff, community Discord, so if you want to know what's going on, that's the place to go. Of course, other than following into the channel, which, of course, is another great way to keep in touch and help me out a little bit. You know, make sure to do that. With all that being said and done, one last big thank you to all of you watching, and the biggest of thanks to my fellow players and Scarlet for running this in the first place. And until next, we, see you all in 192 or whatever else. Good night and goodbye to chat, everybody. Say goodbye to chat.